mate, absolutely. Almost. Although there was that one point where I lost my shit because it sounded like you were strangling a dog.
That sounds so creepy on the recording. I'm just gonna hear like a little.
Right, so third episode of Zealand. You guys found yourselves out in Whitford, right up in there, pointing to the screen, at the Pimpington's place. Is it Pimpington? Is that how you say it? Pimpington? Pimpington? Is that how you say it? I'm looking at you, the guy who knows the guy's name.
No.
Okay, it's Pimpington. So, at
the street.
What, sorry?
The guy's last
You
name.
live there.
Oh, Raynham.
Raynham.
You knew him.
Michael Pimpington. Why am I thinking of Michael Pimpington?
Pemberton.
So his name's Raynham instead.
So because Michael Pennington was the person who also
already gone to shit.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
He
Michael
was such a
Raynham.
cock at school. He's actually kind of cool now.
Raynham is the other
Nah.
guy we knew at school named Michael.
Michael Raynham.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of someone completely different then. The whole time I've been thinking that's Michael Pimpington's place.
I don't want to be friends with him.
That's what I
They just said
thought.
on a recording where he could hear it, and they go, "Oh, Scott."
He won't. He's a douche.
He's actually pretty cool now.
I actually sent
Talking
it
to
to
the
him the other day, so...
Okay, if you're listening to this, Michael, apparently you're cool now. So
Well, he's not maybe not cool, but he's not.
Whoa, are you
Sorry.
you taking back your
You guys were at
recommendation?
the
Sorry,
Raynham's emu farm, which, at once upon a time, would have had maybe one or two emus, but the emus got out of control. There's love in the air, and they made lots of little emu babies. And
That's
they grew
disgusting.
up to be big emus. You are all currently camped out in your cars in the barn.
That's the white thing in the middle, right?
Yes, it's the white thing. Yeah.
Can you zoom in a little bit?
I can do so. So there's still a dead emu in there with you.
Yeah.
In the barn.
Oh, there we go.
That's nice. That's so handy. So in the barn, I just need a laser pointer now, and I'll be complete.
Well, you can use your mouse.
Yeah. But it's not as cool. We were in the barn, and the night went relatively smoothly. There were a few times when you observed an unnatural silence outside the barn.
Ash
The
wanted to
emu
run like a
was
little bitch.
super quiet. Was that your laptop? I'm just checking that alarm wasn't on there.
That was mine. Yeah.
Okay, good. Relatively well, the night went well. So at first it was Ash and Skulk on patrol. Yep. So Ash and Skulk were on their patrol, and nothing too exciting. Nothing too exciting happened there. Next up was Scott and Nick, and during their patrol, they heard two loud sounds of a boat horn off in the distance, very far away.
You know what two horns means, guys? Wildlings.
No.
Is that it? I thought it was.
No. One is Wildlings, two is Rangers returning, three are
Oh,
the others.
fuck.
Yeah, see, the Rangers are returning.
See, the Rangers are returning on the cruise ship. The Rangers are with all our families on that cruise.
It's Aragorn.
Aragorn. Aragorn.
And other than that, it was a relatively smooth night.
Ash woke him the fuck up.
Ash woke everyone up in his vehicle.
Hey, his
with
fault.
a stir. But you guys did manage to get back to sleep again, and you managed to have a relatively good rest, as all things considered.
We could also turn the windows down. Just saying, since you guys bugged me about it.
No, you only opened it a crack.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
not that much.
No, it was a crack. I remember you were very specific about
Yeah,
it.
well, I
You
don't
were
mean like
smoking
this
as
much.
well.
I mean, yeah, it was decent enough for airflow, but
No,
not all the way up.
Um,
I mean, all the way down.
And Jake was left on his shift last of all. During that shift, something interesting did happen. He was approached by Nick Golding.
Something
And I won't
sexual
tell
happened.
you what
What?
Nick Golding said or did
I mean,
to him, but
Oh.
Jake would have the ability to share this information with you when you wake up.
I don't want to throw a bit of a spanner in the works.
Yes.
But it was like, in the very last one with just him, it was me, Ash, and Nick in the car, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was in the back seat, I remember, because of
Nick's
my
in
arm.
front.
Nick was
Yeah.
in the front.
But I honestly can't remember if I said this, but what I usually is, when I always previous times when I've slept in the car,
Yeah.
I locked the doors.
Yeah, but you don't have key locks on your doors. So
No,
you
no, but
just
that lock is if an unlock on like those doors, like clunk. It's a very because like if you central lock it and someone else unlock it, it sounds like all the doors are unlocked.
Yeah.
So it would have been quite a like. We
Because
would have noticed.
Yeah, I've
Where are you
had
going?
secret locking cards all my life, and when you open one in the back, it doesn't open all of them.
No, but like with this one and like my car, it sounds like it does.
Right.
Because it's like I don't know what the fuck central locking does. I was like, we probably.
And then you
would've
wake
voted-
up and he goes, I'm gonna get a drink.
Yeah, but just saying.
Yeah.
I was just saying I would have known he fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have given a shit.
We're trying to work this sort of
Yeah.
work with
Would
it.
you though? Because sometimes when you wake up and you're in the middle of a sleep and then you go back to sleep, you don't always remember what happened when you woke up. For
Needless to
that
say, Skulk would have noticed that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I wouldn't have thrown a fuss about it. I would just say,
Nick-
fair enough. Don't piddle my fucking car.
Yeah.
Go take a leak
Nick
outside.
left the
Yeah.
vehicle.
Yeah, I just said that.
So you would have noticed that, and
But I would notice because I would have locked the doors again. So if he
Yeah.
didn't come back,
yeah,
I would notice when I wake up clearly. But I go, oh shit, Nick's not here.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he would have said, "Don't worry, I'm just gonna go
Yes.
spend some time on watch with Jacob."
Yeah.
And so he left the car, and
Yeah.
you would have locked it behind you.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, because he's like it's getting closer towards daybreak now anyway. And so I'll leave that part as a mystery to you until you either notice he's gone or manage to have a word with Jake, as Jake has the knowledge of his intentions.
Damn you, Jake.
Don't pull a skulk, Jake. Tell us what happens.
Fuck you. I always tell the group what happens. Like 10% of the time.
Okay. So the rest of your shift, Jake, goes by relatively smooth. No surprising noises, but also no.
Unsurprising.
Well, there is like you can hear the occasional rustle outside from what you assume to be an emu.
Alright, so as. Because I mean, what time did I start?
It's getting brighter now. You
Yeah,
started just
that's what I was
just
actually. I was just
after-
going to ask.
after Ash
How
had his
long?
big waking,
Yeah.
like big wake up thing.
Yeah,
So
I
you
was
were
actually
going-
just going to ask that. So.
It was shortly after 4 that it happened. So the sun's going to start
Oh,
rising.
we did 4 hours, so you would be there until 8 o'clock, so well into day.
Well, basically, yeah. I mean, I'm up till we get up.
Yeah.
Is that the house?
The black one. The white one is where...
We're in the shed down on the
The barn.
bottom there.
That's a completely different how I was picturing it.
Well, we did have it up last
Oh, I mean, I was picturing it horizontally.
See, that's what I see the
It is horizontal. It's vertically.
I see. What I love about it is that whole bush on the side there is anything we do in the house cannot be seen from the road.
It's very true.
It's brilliant.
Anything we do in the house, huh?
Oh, I mean, we can move around free.
You can see the lounge if you've got X-ray vision from the entrance. To
Sorry, what?
Oh, yeah.
If you've got X-ray vision.
From the entrance to the property, yeah, but
That's a
Not
non-point.
from the road.
from the road, I mean, there's a
I
driveway
think
there and it curves, and we've got that. Anything we do in that sort of house area and the backyard, pretty much, you know, we could hide in that little area there. We actually have shit outside if we wanted to. Anyway, so it's starting to get light.
It is starting to be
Now, in the barn, I'm looking for like a sink area, bench sort of thing. We have a point where we can actually rest and have. If we obviously there's a lot of hay, so we're going to be a bit careful moving shit around. But I do want to have a hot meal for breakfast for everyone.
House.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. And when you've been doing your rounds, you haven't noticed any kind of utilities inside here because the hay is so stacked up against the walls. There isn't really any sinks inside, but you did notice, however, that when you were outside, along the outside of the barn, there was a sink, it's like a basic rudimentary outside sink with like what looks like a garden hose kind of like piped up to it. So it's a sink that's been added on.
But on the outside.
It is on the outside of the barn.
I was actually going to say that you actually got it perfectly.
Oh, I actually got it
right.
perfect?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I thought you were going to say, well, Scott, actually,
There's a whole kitchen in there.
full-built kitchen, and they have a Lamborghini!
And actually, the storm shelves are under there. There's 6 months worth of food.
Yeah.
They didn't have it inside.
Yeah.
Like sink. They had it
Okay.
outside.
Cool. And it's a purpose-built farm one that you'd have outside. So there is one outside, and there's fresh water going.
If that was my property, I would have a fucking cellar under there with like 6 months worth of food. Anyway, okay, so
Well, it's not yours.
we're still we've still got plenty of water and we've got enough stuff to cook. I mean, if there's no, I was mainly looking for a bench area to bring some sort of semblance back to society. We can sit down at a table or stand around a table, but I mean we can eat on the bonnet of a car if we have to.
There's a house.
Wait, no, Ash, where is
Yes,
it?
but that house might not be available for us to properly enter. We might have to go check it out, and then we might have to leave straight away. We can at least take half an hour in the morning to get our stuff together to relax in a somewhat of a safe environment.
There's hay all around.
So?
There's no society when there's
what?
hay.
Anyway,
Okay, so
right.
Well, there isn't.
we wake up.
Hey.
Hey now.
Don't start that song again. Okay, so, right. The rest of your shift, how do you want to speed it?
Maybe. No, I started my shift like that. And then a couple times in the middle.
Okay, before 8 o'clock, through the windows that are on the top of the barn, as the sun starts to rise, as the sun starts to rise, as obviously the sun rising before it, the sun starts to pierce through those windows and cut right through the windows of the car, right into your face, and the cars start heating up, and you start to feel uncomfortable while you're asleep. It's getting hot.
Yeah, it's a good way.
So Jake, you're been roaming around and just doing a little loop and stuff like that. And
Can I see the emus and stuff from up top? And see how
they're
doing?
as the sun starts to rise.
Where's the emus?
Emus are in the back section. You can see above some of those trees. They're not super tall. They're tall, but you can see above them from the top level.
So they'll be like
you
behind
can see
the
out
trees.
into this pond. Yeah, you can see by that big tree that's in the. What am I doing? This big tree in the back here. You can see some of the emus. There's a few of them just asleep underneath of it, just like curled up. Then there is one or two walking around in the field. As far as you can see, you can't see any other kind of activity. As far as you can see, what?
As far as you can see, you can't see.
Yeah.
Did you know Australia had a war called
Emu War?
Yeah, that's an actual thing.
Yeah. Anyway,
so funny.
So
Right.
Can't use your trivia skills when you're asleep.
So yes, while Jake's up on the window, his shadow moving in front of the windows, cutting the light, it's gone off. It starts strobing slightly, and it wakes you from your slumber before 8 o'clock. So all of you start to rise. Scott, you rise feeling rather pleasant and on the cell phone.
Oh yeah? No, I'm not on busy. No, I'm not. Possibly.
Should you be on the toilet?
Okay. Goodbye.
Sorry, what was that?
My sister.
Oh.
I'm busy, so she starts talking.
You should have just hung up.
Oh.
Fuck you, bitch.
Shit, son.
you wake
Yeah,
up
so
first.
Scott, you kind of wake up and you're like, oh, and Jake's not in the car. You look above you, you can see Jake up on the walkway up the top by the top windows. So you're starting to you've woken up now, so you can do things. But before you do anything, these guys you start waking up as well. And the first thing that you notice is that well, obviously you
I'm in the back. I wouldn't really notice much.
you slept like a baby after your little outbreak.
little tantrum, which
You notice that Nick's not on the car, and for you, you know how onto it skulkers with locking the doors. You don't think he's just like you're surprised to see that he's gone. Obviously, you're not because you knew he.
Yeah, I wake up. Okay,
Yes,
but I'm surprised that he's not back yet. I was
Yeah,
like,
you're like okay, I probably would have knocked on the window.
yeah. But I thought, maybe he just went to the other cars since they don't lock their doors. So,
But when the sunlight hits your eyes, you feel an intense pain in your head.
okay.
And this pain, I have given you a slight preview of what caused it.
Yep.
Is there a distinctive smell in the car?
There's a noxious odor. It's not
Ash?
like absolutely
Go.
pervasive, but it's there, and you can smell it, and it's Yeah, it doesn't smell pleasant. It definitely has a faint chemical smell.
Oh.
And as you kind of
Sorry.
as you kind of get to, as you kind of sit up, your head, you feel drunk almost, like you're like, oh,
That kind of hangover-y.
like hangover-y, very hangover-y, like you're like, oh my god, what the hell?
Since I do, I'm headachy, and I would open the car door immediately and step like that, and hyperventilate, at least get the smell and everything away and freshen myself up.
Okay. So you still do have a dull headache?
Yeah, of
here?
course. But I just,
Obviously, the fresh air is very welcoming to
Yeah.
your nasal cavity, as it's flush with all that fresh oxygen.
how clearly am I thinking?
How clearly are you thinking? Reasonably, as far as you can tell, systems are all still in order. You're okay.
But what I mean
You
is,
don't
like-
feel drunk or anything like that.
Okay, so I wouldn't go, oh man, time for a cigarette. I wouldn't actually go, I should have a cigarette, where normally I would go, I'm in a fucking barn full of hay.
Yeah, you wouldn't immediately. No.
So I'm not that
you're
out of it.
intoxicated.
Okay, no, that's fair enough.
No, you've just got a very bad headache. And as you're in the back seat, what would you guys like to do?
Okay, hang on. You're because I'm just going to what's that? Ash, what are you doing at the moment?
I
And Fanta.
would get out of the car.
Yeah, please get out of the car.
Okay, then okay.
You see that these guys have risen and Scott's getting out of his car as well, and they're all getting out of the car.
Since he got out of the backseat, I'll go into the backseat and fucking rummage around for that fucking whatever the fuck it was. The little bottle thing that we told Nick about. And he didn't.
And now he's left, the bastard.
all
Which you
part of
don't,
the plan.
which you don't notice yet, Ash. You don't notice.
Oh,
it's
yeah, I
going
know.
on. You don't think that he's left or anything. But and saying you think he's must be something.
He probably just lives in the car or something. Yeah, I just don't catch him into the fucking
yeah,
front.
so you do open the back and.
I'll go to the back seat because I'm in the back.
Well, you can kind of see, like when you push things aside, down the backhand corner, the weed killer it's on its side. You can't see anything, like we can't see if anything's leaked out of it from this kind of angle. But
Can I
you
reach it?
you can crawl over, you can kind of lean over some of the stuff to try and get to it.
And if when I pick it up,
Yeah,
is
so-
it leaking?
Yeah, there's like residue around it.
But I mean, is it okay? How full is it when I pick it up?
It's still relatively full. It's still quite a bit
Okay.
in there.
And when I pick it up, can I see like drip, 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 or just?
So it's how on the top you've kind of got like a thing, and then when the tube comes down, the tube's slightly loose, so the stuff's been leaking out of there. You assume that it was probably caused when the really rough driving we were doing, coming down the gorge and doing a little getaway.
Don't scold.
Okay, this will take some time. What I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'll take this thing and just throw it out my fucking car.
Okay.
Or get out before I throw it away.
Okay.
And it's random by
Into the hay?
And it lands on the ground.
Killer.
Yeah.
It's designed
And then I'll go to the back and then
Other
carefully
stuff.
open it to prevent everything tumbling out.
tumbling
But
out.
just have a look to see how much it's spilled.
Okay. There is a puddle that's down in the back, and as you kind of open the door, a little bit like leaks out the side.
That's okay. We got tea towels. We wrapped a night in tea towels.
Yeah.
I'll grab one of the tea towels, just mop the top.
I'm like, dude, we have hay.
I'm not thinking.
So
So
you notice what he's doing. You see the thing go on the back, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, he chucked it out. It sort of smells coming out, so I can smell it now. I'm like, yeah, dude, we got hay. We can use some hay to clean it up. No point in using
Hey,
something that.
dude.
hey, okay, I go grab some hay.
Cool. You pat it.
You lived on
pat-
it
you
in
pat
2
it
words.
down.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
And
You-
the hay is starting to absorb it. You can tell. Like you can wipe away with it, but if you leave it there for a bit, it's gonna. soak
Well,
up
I'll
with
probably
it.
wipe to get like the big.
Yeah,
just
you wipe and you throw that
Yeah.
hay on the ground.
I'll be doing that for a while. So.
You do have some stuff. You smell your hands, and you do know you've got it on your hands. So don't go back on your nose or anything. Just saying.
Yeah, this is like
Okay, so Scott, my friend, what do you know?
Morning jerk.
You're alone there, it's not in the car. No, you got out.
He doesn't care. Hey guys, what are you doing, skunk?
Oh, we're at that stage already, aren't we?
Yeah, I was like, morning, Skull.
He's like, do you reckon that emu still warm?
Oh, that hole in its neck.
What is wrong with all of you? That's disgusting.
Oh, God, it's disgusting.
Is it though?
It's the only action we'll see.
Finger licking.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Okay, right, yeah. So, what did you think about the emu?
So glad no one else goes.
Right, yeah, so, right, so you're just,
I'm
you
going to go over to see what he's doing.
Who me?
yeah, you see him like wiping stuff off, and you can assume by the thing. You can assume by the
I will try and wipe as much off with hay on my hands as possible.
You can get it back,
Sure.
but you know that you're going to have to get water on.
Yeah, but just
clean it off.
the physical residue, just want to
Yeah.
get that off.
You can see that he's cleaning stuff on his hands, and
It's still going to the hay in the middle.
Don't
right.
dare balls untouched.
So, Ashley Nelson, what are you doing?
I'm just breathing, trying to get the
Oh, so you're
smell out.
outside the car now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I thought you were huffing inside the car.
Oh, the shoes!
Yeah. And Jake, you're up the top. You finished doing your little lookout thing.
You
so
coming down?
What would you like to do?
Yeah, well, I come down. How much water do we get from the dairy?
You got quite.
We got quite a bit.
Two black bags
Yeah.
of liquids.
I grabbed one bottle and I gave it to Skulk, and I.
A lot of the stuff was juices and Coke and stuff like that.
This is
You did-
But primarily, we did get a lot of water, didn't
You
we?
did get quite a bit of, and in that chili bin that I have in the back of my car,
Yeah.
there's 20 bottles of water.
So I gave him one bottle, and I was like
Thanks, man.
cleaning stuff up with this.
I do
Yeah.
wash my hands with.
I also get some soap out of my backpack,
Yeah.
and
Thanks. I wash my hands.
So cool.
and actually I'm like, fuck it, we all might as well. We all haven't had a good clean.
Like,
At least wash
it's-
our
it's,
hands.
Hygiene, man. Hygiene is important. We
We're
want
gonna have
infections.
breakfast. I've only got I've got 2 knives, 2 forks, 2 spoons. So I guess we could use forks and then spoons. But yeah, we've only got limited.
And then I say, where's Nick?
Yeah, where is he? He left this morning. Didn't come back to the car.
Yes, he came to me after you all went back to sleep, and it didn't sit quite well with him. What happened with Aiden, and he didn't want to endanger the group by trying to split us off to either some of us go back or some of us that want to go back but went back that didn't want to go back. So he figured best thing for him to do would be do it by himself. And granted, he is the fittest out of all of us.
Did he take a runner down there? Did he run?
More of a jog, brisk walk.
I can. Well, he's not going to tell you what he did, but he didn't take any vehicles.
No,
No,
both
you can
of
see the two cars.
Excellent, yeah.
Obviously, because you guys were in them.
I gave him Josh's backpack without some of the other stuff in it. So
So what did we lose?
not too much. Sleeping bag, some emergency bag, his medical kit, which is the same as mine. Some rope. He also took some climbing rope, some proper climbing rope. Just some cooking stuff in case he gets stuck out there. He's got about I think 6 days worth of food.
That's
Is it?
6 days.
For one person.
Yeah, but, okay, two things here. One, we just lost a member of our group. One really good, fit, strong member of our group.
Yes.
So second, without kind of group approval of this shit. Secondly, we lost some supplies. That's where one of the trucks went out. They will go in and investigate that truck.
At some
that went
point,
over.
we don't know. I mean, that guy came back by himself, and he probably went back to go to his checkpoint, saw us, gapping it. He probably chased us
after the bomb.
but he probably chased us without reporting it in.
You also do remember that he told you that his other reason was that he did believe that there would be good equipment in that truck.
Yeah, they have weapons.
Worst case scenario,
You know,
he's going to be able to benefit from the group by
they have fully automatic weapons. They have
How is he
decent
going to
boots.
carry
and-
all this shit?
He's got space in his bag.
This does sound like a bad idea.
It's-
Yeah, I know it is, but we're trying to work with something to go.
I know, but this is what my character would say.
Ash, what's your intelligence? So your intelligence is 4.
I was going to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's 4.
I think it's 3.
4.
Okay, your combined intelligence, you can can assume that he probably would try to attempt to get a vehicle and not walk the whole
I
fucking
know.
way.
I know.
Well,
no,
yes,
that-
but at
I'm
the
just
same
saying,
time.
like, I'm
I know,
just-
but that's a bit of a long shot as well. Because hell, between us and there was a VP full of fucking zombies.
full of cars.
Which could easily be dodged early in the morning, it being night. As long as you're quiet, he doesn't have
With
any...
a full backpack.
Zombies don't really care what time of day it is.
Yeah.
No, but they still have sensors, which means the easiest one would be the
How do we
visual.
know that? How do we know that they even see?
We're going to assume.
Yeah, we have to get Ash on this one.
You
we have to-
assume people die.
Yeah,
But
but
anything else, we can't assume too much.
this was
Always there
a
is...
bad idea. We
I agree, but
we
he
should've
didn't
gone.
want to split the group up like this.
No.
I'm against it as well.
Yeah, but we should have all gone. We couldn't just leave the fucker going out on his own.
I would
But
vote.
what if-
What would you vote, Scott? What would you vote? Would you vote go back?
No.
Nor would I.
And that's why.
But if it is
And
like
who else would vote not go back?
I'd vote to go back.
What?
you?
Oh, but go back.
See,
three.
okay, 3 of them would have voted. But even if we hadn't, we can't just say, "Oh, I don't agree with you guys, so I'll fucking split off my own."
No,
Keep splitting off.
I agree, but it's done.
His
And what
mate-
happens if we leave today? Like, we leave the bar. We don't
One
walk
thing,
around.
one thing that Jake neglects to mention is that he does have one of the walkie-talkies.
Yes.
What's the range on that again?
It's like
100 meters?
no, it's about 3 kilometers, but depending on terrain. So I mean, it's
Yeah,
like
and it's
bushy area.
quite, it's Whitford is hilly. I mean,
Yeah.
what if something happens, or we just like we could go to a better place, and then we're at a walking range.
I agree, but it's only a few hours walk. He could be back by this afternoon or tonight. I agree. It was a bad idea.
We could have gotten captured by the CD, and they're right now sending a fucking truck to this place.
How many walkies did we originally have?
We had 4 in total, and then we lost one.
With
Aiden. Yeah. So now we have 2 on us.
We.
I agree. It was a
have
bad
to
idea.
leave, but we have to leave now.
We don't.
We don't. What if he got captured by the CD? They will be sending a truck here right
Yeah,
now.
well, there's someone here. They don't torture people.
No,
Don't
but
forget, these are just fucking weekend warrior people. They're not adept in fucking torturing, and they have their own issues. They're not going to come after us. If they pick them up, they'll pick them up.
Yeah, but
they're not
of
going
course-
to come chase us.
no, they won't. But remember, we don't know. It's just the territorials out there. There will be army guys floating about. Is this fucking Auckland? Is this a big city? There will be
At the state of things, I don't think the army's going to pick up one guy and go for a couple of cars that bring us
Actually, do me a
checkpoints.
favour, don't look my screen when you're around here.
Sure.
Okay, look,
They've got other
fair, fully
issues.
agree.
They're not gonna
Yeah,
come
that
to us.
We were the cause that a truck that we most likely were the cause that
One
a
truck.
few guys
One
died.
truck. Don't forget also a truck full of people that had one guy in it. A truck full of people, fully armed, was completely taken out on Stockade Hill.
Yeah.
They have bigger shit to deal with.
I know, but we can't assume that they won't give a shit about us.
I think it's quite safe to assume.
They might even sort of truck. They might say they're gonna the one bloke out in
Where are you
it.
going?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I was just getting my things in order because I couldn't find my character sheet.
But yeah, but they might say a bloke in a car here, because who knows? They might have gave some good spiel to Nick about. Oh yeah, it's all fine. They
He
won't
wouldn't
show it.
give us up.
They might have given him a reason to. We don't know what they told him.
There would be no reason. They couldn't tell him anything to give us up.
How do you know that?
There's a point.
It's Nick.
What was if they
Yeah,
actually
that's
showed him botany? And they called him. They took him back to botany.
Nick
and
would
he-
come back. If that was the case, Nick would not go, they're blah 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 address. He would go, I will take you there.
Yeah,
if that was the case.
him and people still coming here.
And if he's coming back, then it will be all good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but then they'll probably
Unless
take us back
they
to
are
botany.
tricking him.
Why? What? They could not trick botany. They couldn't go, well, botany looks good. Look at this. If
But what
it's shit, it's shit. If it looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter
Depends
what. I don't want to
if
go to
it-
botany.
it
It could be
depends.
Nirvana. It could be,
If it
Shangri-La.
looks good at a distance, but once you look closer,
might even
the
be
cracks
Nick
start
won't,
to show.
Nick won't take it until he's seen
No,
it
I don't
properly.
know. I mean, but doesn't matter how good it is. I don't want to go to botany. That's
It's
my
right.
point. And it might be fantastic, and he might have said, "Oh, this does look fantastic. I should tell the boys to come here." And then he does tell them to tell the boys to come here, even by himself or somewhere. The boys, there is a good chance that there might be someone.
No, there's a
coming
chance. I wouldn't say it's a good one.
Here. Okay, yeah, but even so, there is a chance that someone is coming here.
Just remember, also, you guys do have in your memories, Aiden told you exactly what botany was like. So it's not like a
Remind us?
question of of
No, he told us.
of what it was like.
Yeah, but I know, but that's one person's point of view.
Yeah,
He might
but-
just have had a really shitty boss
And he-
who kept
and-
going off at him,
Yeah.
or he just might not have gotten his favourite type of coffee and has been bitching about it the whole time.
That's true, but he was very specific about a few things.
Such as, I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, this is a week. We would have remembered
And he
this
was
as something.
convinced by certain things that you guys said and revelations that you brought him.
Like what?
That the potential that everybody's infected.
Oh, yeah, but I mean,
And that things are, he said, you know, it's as stable as it can be there, but they're pulling resources in from everywhere in the area, and nothing new is being produced. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
sustainable.
okay, but there's only
And,
been...
and that's why he agreed to come with you guys.
Yeah, but it's only been 4 days.
Yeah.
Of course, it won't be any sustainable. No, but this is for sustainability.
Yeah, I know.
And so, as far as you can stretch, you would imagine that no matter what anyone said to me, he already has in his mind that he's not going to go to botany. He doesn't want to go there. It doesn't matter like how stable or good it is. He knows that he has a better chance by himself.
Yeah, no, I know that. On the other hand, he might just like disability. He might just go, fair enough, these guys have something good. But we can't say, you'll never do this. There is a chance. And I don't want to take that chance of some bloke with an AK knocking on his door.
That's what he knocks on. He's going to go through the house. I mean, we could go.
I mean,
might
like,
go through that
I'm, not,
house.
I'm just saying knocking on the door, as metaphorically speaking. No. Despite the fact I didn't even want to come to Mornington in the first place. I don't even know why we are here.
Because it's the only way out of Auckland without touching a highway or a motorway.
Yeah, but where are we going?
South.
Why?
Because it's better than north. If you go south, you've got more land to deal with, more forestry.
And
You've got
then
actual
what?
forests.
And then what? We can't
We
live
can
in the
find
place.
no, but we can find somewhere more sustainable.
Like what?
There's lots of small towns with low population.
With zombies.
There will always be zombies.
Yeah.
Zombies everywhere.
Yeah.
It's a world of zombies.
Yeah.
World
But,
War Z.
but my point is, if we just go south, we're just taking the same situation in a different environment.
In a lower population. Plus, it gets colder. So when it gets to winter, which is coming. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that.
No, because you didn't. You said
all
winter,
feel
which is coming.
a moment of like relief as you all chuckle and remember Game of Thrones, and you think to yourself,
Which one of
I
us would die
wonder
brutally?
what the rest of season 3 would have been like.
I read the books. Fuck it.
It's differentiates, and you realise, and there's this moment of where you had the laugh and the chuckle, but then there's this moment where you realise
We'll never see it.
you never see it again. Not only that,
Did you
but
at this point though?
you probably will never
Okay, so
see
the
anything like that
characters.
again. If things are really as bad as you are thinking they are, there will never be anything there.
I'm still
And
talking. I'm just
your
sitting.
world
Guys,
is,
you guys see? I'm just opening
very
the car door
changed.
and sitting inside the car, leaning back and having a fan.
I'll never get to see our homes.
The point is, we'll just
Yeah.
doing the same thing over and over. We should get somewhere where there aren't zombies. We're going to have a base that's actually secure. Because it doesn't matter how many fences we put up, the zombies will eventually go through them. We need a place.
And we can continue to move on. I mean, we can be more of a...
Yeah, but we'll still continue on the roads. We'll have to deal with humans. We'll just.
It's
infect
inevitable.
other
I mean, we
survivors.
can't... We
And the
aren't-
city and stuff. But the point is, being
There is
mad,
not the perfect place. The
there
perfect
is
place does not
a much
exist.
better place than we can deal with.
Where?
On a fucking boat.
On a boat, which gives us limited supplies.
No, I don't mean a rubber duck. I mean,
No, even a decent sized boat.
I mean,
It's still
talking about
eventually
a yacht.
run out.
I'm talking about
And
a
then
yacht.
we
We
have
could
to-
go to towns on the
Every
coast,
big
Which would
beach
be
has a
probably
dairy
have
on it.
zombies in them.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, every
but we
big
were going to
beach-
get that if we went south. Anyway, this
but
would be the
no.
safer
The
way.
biggest problem is beaches are loud. Okay, people will go to the coast to try and leave, which then will bring zombies to the beach, and there'll be zombies on the beach. Almost every beach would probably have zombies around it.
And
We went past Howie Beach and there was not a zombie to be
At the
seen.
beginning,
Yeah.
yes. But what happens when people start running away from botany and trying to leave?
Yeah, but let's get there before they do. Always, if we're on a boat, one, we can just park it 100 meters offshore and no zombie can get there. We'll literally safe from it. As long as we make sure the bottom of the boat is above, 10 feet above the seafloor, they can't get to us. We
They
don't have to
can
worry.
still climb up the anchor.
We don't.
zombies can't
And
climb.
we don't lay anchor. Then we make sure
They
they
can,
work.
if they can grab onto someone and hold on to that person, then they can easily climb up the thing in water.
But yeah, no, we
They have
no, we don't lay
a
anchor.
lot more
then we-
buoyancy in water, which means they don't need to pull themselves up
then
more,
we
just
don't
grab along.
lay anchor. Then we make sure the person on wash keeps the boat in order. But we can actually have a base where we can all be on. We can put all our shit in there. We can go from beach to beach. We can just go to the bloody rich batches. I mean, every beach is prime real estate.
But
with
even,
a lot of food.
Okay,
in the
if we get to that point, fine. But we're not there yet. To get to that point, we're going to need lots of food, lots of water. We're going to need lots of medicine. We're going to need lots of stuff. A lot of
And
seasickness pills because I get seasick.
And the water gets pretty rough in winter.
But I mean,
we
we
stay
still,
on the east coast.
but it will still take time.
as general
That is
as
long term.
No, we can do it now.
So is going south. How long do you think it's going to take us to get
Where
to
we-
South Island?
No, but if we go south, we can go from town to town easier. I mean, I don't like the idea of being on a boat and stuck on a boat.
I don't like the idea of actually being on land. Because on land, you constantly have to worry about a zombie. Parking off like 100 meters, 200 meters off the ocean is a much better peace of mind than being on land, constantly having to look out.
No, but no problem. We have to go further out than that. If you're only 200 meters, people can swim that. People will come out to us.
If they find us. But I mean, we're more at the moment supposed to be worried about zombies than people.
If you're looking long term to stay on there for a long period of time, you got to look ahead.
Yeah.
Which
We're
is
not supposed
also
to move, right?
Yeah,
Someone
we
tries
can.
to swim at us, we move.
It's 7:15 a.m.
That's fine.
All right. Well, let's just focus on where we are. Nick's gone. Okay. Let's just have a good, nice, hot breakfast for once. Okay. Get our shit together. We go check out that place. See what we can take.
Place. We can't have a hot meal without it. Like a stove or.
I have a little cooker and gas and.
You aren't
pot for
doing
gas.
that in a barn full
I'm
of
gonna
bags.
do it in the car.
Scott's car. If that
Yes.
burns down.
Yeah. It won't burn. It's a fucking gas cooker. As long as Ash doesn't go near it and knock it over.
Well, I got lots of baked beans in, so.
Yeah. Same.
Okay, just so you guys know, there is no hay on the ground, right?
There's always
What sort of a barn is this?
There's hay like littered around, but like little bits of hay. It's not like the floor's made out of hay. Just so
No,
you
but
know.
there'll
What's
still
the
be like.
floor
bits-
then?
The floor. What do you think the
Dirt.
floor is actually made out of hay?
Yeah.
Dirt.
Ground.
I mean, ground,
No.
but there's hay on it, right?
No, this is a much more of a modern barn.
This isn't a barn. This is a
there
sham.
isn't hay just everywhere. you
No,
know.
but there will be lots of like hay spilling over. There's nothing.
There is, yeah.
It'll be
there is.
fine in
If
the
it's
car.
still
It's
catches
fine to
the whole
cook.
fucking
There is,
thing
but
down.
it's not like there's hay everywhere. It's like more like a straw here, a straw there. It's not like heaps of it. This
And
is,
fine,
this is
yeah.
really well
Why is
made.
everybody having a fit
well
of me
made
having a
hay.
fag in here?
I'm not.
Oh, what? I don't know. Why?
I don't. Everybody's been having a fit about me
No,
having a
but
fag.
when you flick the embers and that can be pushed somewhere and
Have it, yeah.
it's a bit more
Dude, that anger
unpredictable
goes
than a
out
little
for
gas
seconds of me
cooker.
flicking it.
Yeah, okay.
Screw it.
So,
I'm standing outside the car now. Smoking.
yeah, so let's have some hot breakfast for once. So we can get our shit together.
I don't know. I've got some cold food.
Well, I got.
We can have some room temperature food there.
Yeah, we're probably approaching halfway my stock of food anyway. I'm sorry I can't make it start since we haven't been doing groceries since we have to move. So it's most of our stock is gone. But this, yeah, but we're already approaching halfway of it. There's would still be there's lots of spaghetti, baked beans. We got creamed corn, beet. There's lots of fruit salads.
Yeah. Between Josh and I, we had about 2 months worth of food for me and him. So we actually took half of that when we lost at Ash's place. So we got about a
We can
month's
top
food.
up the house.
It's probably like a week and a bit's food for.
Probably, let's use the cans first because yours one I think is will be better for long term, and we can look in the house for food.
Yeah, well, exactly. But
And
we just need
something else. Weapons. It's a farm.
Yes.
They'll have weapons. Most likely a gun.
or at least some decent fucking hiking boots or some shit.
It's not weapons. Or is it?
Yeah, but the basic point. I wear US.
When you
size
say
13.
it's not weapons, Ash, you look down at your shoes and you realise that you still have pretty average shoes on.
Okay.
With holes in them.
I didn't know that holes
Yeah, but
in there.
I mean, I have
Look at your shoes
problem
and holes.
finding shoes. Just
Sounds like a
all
precursor.
sorts. They
Bottle
won't
of
fit me.
holes.
Unless they've got like hobbit feet like I do, they won't fit. So I'm fucking shoes anyway.
That's your problem.
What?
So, are you what's happening now?
But what is it? We're having a hot breakfast.
Well,
for
yeah,
So you
once.
pull out your
How's
gas
that?
cooker.
Yep, gas cooker.
Where is this gas cooker?
In my backpack,
So you take it.
Where are you
back.
setting it up?
in the back of Scott's car. Move some stuff out of the way, put it in there.
Cool. So yeah.
Hang on, like the bottom part of your book, it flips down, right?
No, it opens out.
So doesn't the top part open up, or does the whole thing opens
The
out?
top opens up. That comes out.
Oh, that I thought it would be like the fold down shit.
So I just open up a can of baked beans, pour it in there. It's got two pots. Yeah, pots.
Yeah.
It's got two pots. So I put it in the bigger one.
Yeah. So
And-
how many cans have you been there, sorry? Just the
Just the one.
just the one? Okay, cool.
So we're going to cook one and then another one. So I cook that, and then put half of it back in the can,
Yeah.
and then leave the other half in that, and I give it to the can to Ash, and that in the pot to Scott
Okay, cool.
with a
Spoon?
Yeah. Because you guys did get utensils from the hospital.
did we?
Wait.
No, we
Yeah,
didn't.
we did.
No, you didn't?
We
We just
did.
pick up knives, didn't we?
No, we only got the knives. We didn't get the.
Knives. Oh wait, no, I do remember something saying about knives and forks. Yeah.
Well, weren't you with him?
No, Nick was.
Nick was with him.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Well, I wasn't there.
I didn't know down. We got any utensils. We just took the
Not all
knives.
there.
The hospital.
You just had knives.
No, we just took the chips.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just had knives then. If it's not.
No, yeah, but I mean, we've got. So yeah, I gave fork, spoon, and then
I'll
open up
use
another
a
one.
knife, I'll just scoop it out.
Oh yeah, got that. So another one, and then it's it's in a small pot, cooking it half or cooking all, then
Yep.
put half back in the thing, give him the can,
Cool.
and then pot.
Alright, you all sit down and you have your nice meal.
Wait, was this baked beans?
You
That
feel-
house looks like a face.
Well, you can choose between baked beans and biscuit.
It does.
It's like two
spaghetti.
loaves of notes and a house.
I had the spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Well, then someone else has biscuit as well.
Someone has
I thought
biscuit.
you just got.
Why the fuck am I saying biscuit?
No, I mean I would have asked beforehand. Like, what is there? And you would have
Yeah,
told me
baked
baked
beans,
beans or spaghetti.
spaghetti.
And I would have
I'll-
said
I'll
I want
have the-
spaghetti.
I'll have the spaghetti. with
Right,
us.
so me and Scott have baked
Oh.
beans. They have
Scott,
spaghetti.
Scott and Jake sit down and have their baked beans. One has the can, one has the pot. And same thing for Ash and Scott. One has a can, one has a pot, but it's full of spaghetti.
Fuck yeah, spaghetti
This
master
warm meal
race.
being the first, proper warm meal you've actually had since the shit hit the fan. Everything you've had so far has been cold and has not really satisfied you. With this warmth, you kind of feel invigorated again, and you all return to your normal essence.
I probably wouldn't feel so invigorated.
It's a warm meal.
Oh, okay, Ash gets -2.
I mean, I'm just saying, just
Yeah.
14 is
just for the sake of things, I probably wouldn't just so you know.
it's
Well,
the first
sorry,
warm
sad
meal we've
sack.
had in 3 days.
Well,
Sad sack.
Ash doesn't get any bonus from this. You stay on whatever essence you were on before.
Okay.
Okay, while we're eating, we should talk at least. Okay, if we're going to check out the house, I do suggest we pull out. Oh,
Wait, what the fuck? Okay, let's stop that for a minute. Hey, sorry, continue.
we pull out the cars next to the house. We don't leave the cars here. So if anything happens, we can jump straight in the car. We don't have to run across the lawn to get the cars.
Good idea.
I agree. I guess before that we need to have some sort of look down the driveway, because if we go across the yard there, we can. I think we'll be able to be seen by the road. But if we go down the bottom and across that other tree line there, we should be able to peek down the road without anyone being able to easily see us.
I have a question about the map. What the fuck is the sort of the
Spirally thing?
yeah
It's wrong. That's-
right that looks
Yeah, it's
odd.
wrong.
Like someone spunked on the map.
Okay. Okay, from Douglas, we should all at least grab a pickaxe, ice pick, each. So we at least keep something on us. Which I
Scott,
do.
actually, from the top floor, are we able to see the road?
From the top floor.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no window
There's
across
no
the
windows
door.
at the front.
No.
We
You
have to
just
go.
have a view out to the the backfield.
So if we broke a window
Everybody will hear us. Let's
or
And the-
removed it,
What the?
let's just no. I don't. That's going to be a bit difficult without being noisy. But I'm saying yeah. It's keep an ice pick. So I have my ice pick and my bag.
well, I've got my sword.
It'd be too
I
big.
do.
We all need to use something small. If we're going into a house,
You need
it needs to be
that's
something
like my
relatively
bayonet
small.
is like small. The ice pick, so you can actually, close quarters. So you're the thing. You have to fucking. You can't do that in a like a hallway this wide.
So you've all finished having your food.
again, we use some water to wash out those things.
Do
That's
we?
Another bottle
Not
of
the
water.
cans, just the
Yep, that's another bottle of drinking water.
Well, not all. Again, that will take all the water.
Overtake.
How big the bottle is it? How big a bottle is it? Just a normal 600ml?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A regular.
I
For
would-
both the pots. And
hang
are you
on.
going to keep the cans, or are you throwing the cans away?
We've got plenty of other cans.
Hold on a sec. I would suggest we hold off on cleaning the pots just for the moment, just to check what the situation inside the
But
house.
we need to-
take like mid. Like
No, we need to be prepared to leave, and hygiene and this stuff. If we leave this in there for like a day, it could get quite scungy, and when the tomato sauce on it gets quite hard and annoying to get out, we need to make sure it's clean while it's easy. Otherwise, we're going to spend more time and effort.
Well, okay,
trying to clean it with cold water would be a cunt.
Let's just wait till we get in the house. They might have running water there.
Yeah, no, they very much well. Then we can.
Oh, fuck, we can just refill the water.
Exactly, that's my point.
It doesn't matter.
That's
So
my
we can
point.
just refill the water.
We can do that. So we need to make sure that
What if the tap water's contaminated?
we've still got plenty of other water. I mean, we do need to actually keep this clean.
Yeah.
I mean, if there was a tap in here with not drinkable water, yes, I would prefer we use that to clean up, but we don't have that option.
Okay.
These are right now. These are our only cooking utensils. We need to keep them clean.
Okay. While he's cleaning, you guys grab some weapons and be ready to open the doors. So you guys will open the doors. Me and Jake will get in the cars, and just so you guys can see if there's any Jacksons walking about outside.
How's my arm feeling?
Actually, before we get out, can we have a look at that? And again, we're gonna have to use some water to give it a clean. Like I said, we need to be ready to leave, and part of that
Your
is cleaning the
arm
wound.
is feeling. Well, it feels okay.
Better or worse than the day before?
It's not like constant pain.
Nothing.
It still hurts. Like whenever you do move, you are aware of it being there, and it's still obviously it's very sore to touch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can we actually
How does it look?
You start to take the bandage off.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you take it
Carefully.
off, like it really hurts to take the bandage off because
Scabs.
you've got all your white blood cells have turned to like that putty mess on
Cool.
top. And
That
it's
means
like,
it's going well.
yeah, it's real gloopy, but and it looks fucking gnarly.
I want to have a look at it though.
Yeah, we'll
it's
go.
still
It's
quite
a big
inflamed.
prison kind of bite. It's like much more intense with the top one than the bottom.
Right.
But because I mean the top ones have like come down in and it's made.
Yeah.
How inflamed is it? The inflammation. So I mean, is it quite like raised? It's quite like
Not
swollen.
raised, but there is redness around it.
Do we still have some paracetamol?
We've got photos of that, but we've got alcohol swabs, more antiseptic cream, and we need to rebandage it with a new bandage.
Just grab some paracetamol. Paracetamol lowers inflammation, and then I'll just use the alcohol wipes first. Wipe it out. Some antiseptic cream.
Actually, before we do that, can we also use, say, another cup of water, so 250 mils, in one of those things? I actually want to boil it up, so we've got boiling water.
Yeah.
Use one of the tea towels to actually give it a good clean before then we go on with the.
It's going to hurt like much, but
It won't be boiling. It will be boiling when it's in the thing, but
But as soon as it goes
come
to
out
the
and
rag,
cool down a bit, and it'll be hot. Yeah. So it's just to make sure that
You're gonna rub my wound with your towel.
So don't
Okay.
bite the pillow.
I wouldn't rub it.
No, it's not really rub. It's more just
like a dab. It's like
Dab it.
meaning.
and wipe it lightly, like.
Yeah.
Be careful with your words around him when talking about my wound.
Do you bring that arm before-
he will have you fully.
How's my arm? Well, it starts bleeding lots. oh, really?
Okay, so we boil the water.
Yeah.
We pour the potato in, gently wash his wound.
Gently
Then
washing the wound, you grimace a few times, you turn to a big purple.
okay, but I would give him paracetamol beforehand anyway.
It's not that
No,
fast.
it's paracetamol, so-
Super fast acting! Like
Could have done that paracetamol or that Panadol quick or something. Anyway,
Even that would
and then
not be
using the
quick
alcohol
enough.
wipes,
Yeah.
then using the antiseptic cream, just like dabbing antiseptic cream,
Oh, someone hold me.
and then put
when you give him the paracetamol, you do remember you're like, oh shit, my head still really hurts. Maybe I should take some.
I will grab myself. Just fix him up first.
I'll
how many
take
paracetamol
two.
did you give him in the first one? 2?
2, but that was you can take 2 every 4 hours.
Okay, so he's taking 2 this time, and you're taking 2?
I'll take 2.
Okay, cool. So there's 2 left on the thing you've got.
How many are there on the thing? There's like 8 normally.
8, yeah, and there's 1 more down there. You just used 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's
So,
2
yeah.
left.
Right.
So we both use but then antiseptic cream, and then just rebandage it.
How many sheets of that do we
There was
have?
2 in this packet.
Okay. How many packets do we have?
Yeah.
Guys, how many packets? do
Two
we
of
have?
mine, and there's 2 in Josh's with that.
I
Well,
only
we haven't
take
really
one
looked at the
then.
back of my car yet. What I
yeah.
got from the...
Actually, no,
You
Josh.
I got quite a bit from the...
Josh
I
actually.
take two.
He's got like 10 packs.
But anyway, we can
in
look at-
his shit, so
we can
we'll
do
have
some
a lot in the
inventory
car.
of Douglas'
I thought
car.
you gave that pack to Nick.
But we can
No.
also go
10
into the
packs
house.
in his equipment.
And
He's
look for
got
some
2 packs in his pack.
panels there,
Right.
or some Nurofen, or whatever.
Yes, also, we had some food, but can have like a cup of water each, get some water in us. Just, again, we want to make sure we're ready to go.
Okay.
So let's share a bottle around.
Yeah, you all have something to drink.
Now, you two, get some weapons. Hang on. How did I want to look at the door first. Now, next fucking gone. What's the situation with the door? Do you look?
I repacked it as it was.
Because I took the bungee cord and wrapped around because like the hinge on the inside. But also, I'm guessing his Killing Kitty bat is gone.
Yeah, he's got that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sorry, Scott.
Okay, so yeah, you two. Okay, me and Jake will get in the cars. You
No,
guys stand reach open the doors.
When you cleaned your car out, did we? Well, let's say we repack it.
Only cleaned like the bits where it spilled.
Right.
I didn't like unpack the entire fucking thing.
Guys,
Right, so,
guys, did you see that?
What, the cargo passed?
No, I think so. Oh, was it the car? I thought it was.
Wait, was that not you?
No, it was the
Oh
car.
fuck! I was so
it
ready.
sounded like a
I was so
fucking
ready. No,
It sounded like a
fucking car.
I thought it was like a.
I thought it was a car. I thought it was a car pulling up near the barn. And I was like, "Holy shit, guys! It's go time!" But no, bad DM.
Okay, I take a because we have a baseball bat, eh?
Yes, you do. You have an aluminum baseball bat. You have
Aluminium, we're not American.
Aluminum.
aluminum bat, and you've got some
I always
regular ones
freaking
as well.
go you on that. But he always says aluminum. I'm like,
Yes,
Aluminium.
Aluminum.
Right? Yeah. So you get a bat. What are you getting?
Well, I'm going to be in the car, but I've got
You're going to
ice
be
pick.
Yeah, you got an ice
Bayonet.
pick. Ash, what do you have?
Ice pick.
Ice pick. What do you have?
Crowbar.
Crowbar. Cool.
Get
So
an ice
you're-
pick as
you're-
well, man, for other.
You're in your car.
Two things.
How big are these ice picks?
But you said
You're
one
more
thing.
accurate with one thing in your hand.
Yeah.
I know, but I would. Yeah, of course. I
You
mean,
put more strength behind it.
but I would if shit comes. It's about like a hammer size, mate. This big, and then the blade is about yay big.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
like, have you watched the newest episode of Game of Thrones?
They use ice picks in there.
Really? Thanks for spoiling it for me, Scott.
Oh, spoilers. So, right. You're in your
Is that what
car.
kills Jamie?
Yeah.
You three are by the door.
No,
Correct?
Jake, get in your car.
Jake-
Yeah, I'm in your car. Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you guys back the cars in. So
We,
you're-
no, I pulled the cars in forward, so we'll have to back them out.
Oh, okay. You didn't do.
Wait,
that.
no, you reversed, didn't you?
No, I
Sure
didn't.
you did.
No, I swear
So
you
you
reversed.
drive straight out.
Yeah, no, I remember you reversed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure you guys did.
That was the entire contingency plan of sleeping in the cars.
Yeah,
And
so
we
we
just
can
drive
get out
straight
quickly.
away.
Fair enough. I forgot about that.
Yeah. That was your idea.
Yeah, it was.
You're like, oh, good idea. Good idea.
I'm so smart.
It's like my
So, you two are in your cars, you two are by the doors, you start to undo.
Yep, turn the car on.
I'll probably let Scott do more of that undoing because of my arm.
Yeah. Ash stands there, supervises Scott unties
I mean, I
bungee
do
cord.
a bit, but you know.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, lazy cunt.
Then so there's the thing you've got to lift up.
No, that's on the outside.
Yeah. But
The
you
bar's
obviously
on the outside.
No, we only we bungee cord it and then
No.
we can't go on the inside. There's no place for it.
Yeah, you said there was no place on the inside.
We just
You bungee
kill a
cord.
kitty bat and bungee cord around. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, so it's just a bungee
Kill
cord.
a kitty
Killing
bat.
that was gone.
At night, and now it's gone
Oh, okay.
because
Because it was like two handles, so
Yeah.
I bungee corded up and I put a click it back inside.
Yeah.
So it's just bungee corded. So
Yeah.
if you undo the bungee cord, it's now free to be opened.
Okay, car is on.
And it pushes.
Do you push the door open?
I'll say go slowly. And I mean, we have to go slowly, but at speed because we have turned the cars on, which means it's pumping out things. So we
Okay, guys,
fast enough.
Oh, well, you have to push.
we have to go slow, alright? But quick.
Yeah.
I just put the car in drive since you're a man, I'm an auto, so the car just roll forward. Not that loud.
Alright. So now what we need is Scott and Ash to
Is that a car?
walk down.
Hang on, is that what we hear from outside?
So the doors open up. The morning light drifts in. The cool breeze comes in as well.
My door when it's open, just saying.
Scott, can you roll perception for me? Just you specifically, because you're the first one that opens the door.
So just my perception.
Yeah, your perception, but you get a +2 bonus.
For being awesome.
No, because you have enhanced something.
Viagra does not count here.
What?
He has an enhanced sense.
Really?
So it's 10 all up.
Oh,
10 all up.
Well, including the +2 bonus, so it's 10 all up. Yeah.
You see grass.
There is a strange smell in here.
Actually, +2. Oh, because of that. Yeah, that's right. You wrote it down.
So it counts as a general success. Like once you get past 1, it's like a success unless you get 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you do smell something strange in the air. Like, again, you being there, you don't really notice anything.
Something
It just smells like
unfarmy.
fresh air. It could be farmy, but it's something that...
Did we
it's
notice-
Like,
Did we notice it last night?
no, you don't notice it at all. You don't notice anything now.
Okay. Well,
But you do notice something. It's strange. It's just a strange smell. Like it's just abnormal. But again, you think it could be farmy. Because it is a farm. And there's lots of shit about it. So it could be a farming related smell. You do smell something strange. Other than that, you two don't see...
where's the fucking aliens coming from?
You don't see anything in particular.
That's what it is. It's aliens.
this is the original The Walking Dead. That's what this is.
Yeah. So yes.
The original didn't have aliens in it.
Well, that's what they get to sell it as.
Huh?
They get to sell it as a sci-fi. He said that it was part of an initial invasion.
The aliens use the undead.
Which is actually a pretty quite different invasion.
What was that his original idea?
That's what
No.
no, that's what he has
He
to
said
lie.
it.
He lied to the company to sell it.
On the comics?
Yeah.
And after the first issue, they're like, we didn't really see any foreshadowing or anything, or did we just miss it? And it's like, oh, I lied to you guys.
You got me.
Yeah, and they were actually really happy. They were like, okay, good, because it doesn't work. Aliens in there, we think it's amazing.
But it could be now. I mean, I heard an alien ship, guys.
I did too.
So,
I slowly kind of like, so I'm kind of walk out slowly, just kind of like have a kind of look behind the doors, kind of as they kind of go open.
Kind of.
Well, since the doors are open, do we see any Jacksons in front?
no, you don't. You see this long curving driveway that kind of goes down towards the road. You can't really. Yeah, I mean, you can
we
see
can't
the road,
see.
but it's a distant. It's far away.
Yeah,
So,
well, I just like in the general vicinity. So okay, fair enough. If I don't see anything, I just keep the car.
So the road's kind of down here. You guys are kind of looking out this way. You can see a few trees. You're looking past the field, pretty much.
No,
So,
I just if I
Well,
can't
that
see
road
anything, I'll
marker
roll
is
the car
wrong.
out.
So you roll the car out
Towards the house.
So Scott Nash, you park out the way as you open the doors wide.
We are Moses.
No, Moses. Scott drives out first. He rolls his car out.
I'll roll to the no up.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you put your car in first and then you backed in Scott's car?
No,
No,
it was
it
big
was
enough to
his
be
car.
side
well,
by
that's
side.
right.
Just to the right side of like his teeth.
So you start going off onto the grass.
It's a face.
Oh my god, it is!
See, there's a neck, the two eyes, eyebrows, nose.
So you're driving on the grass currently, are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a four-wheel drive car.
Okay.
It's off-road.
Get flat anyway.
You get to here and you can't
It's
go
like
any
a
further
runner.
Why not?
because this is blocking you.
No, I'll go to the right of it.
Okay.
Keep on the grass till I hit. Hang on. I mean,
Just
like,
to tell
front door's
you,
here.
just to tell you, that thing where your mouse is it's flat.
what is
It's
it?
flat.
It's not. Those are cars.
Those are cars.
Yeah, it's like a valet thing. It's like a centerpiece of land
Oh.
with like the driveway extending around it.
Okay, so it's not a garden feature, which I really have.
No.
It's
Yeah,
not a garden
I
feature.
thought it was a garden
Those are cars. So you can drive up right to a car park if you want.
I drive right next.
It's like
to
it's like a valet, pretty much. You can like just go around, circle around there.
Okay, I drive right next to the front door there.
And Jake, are you driving out of the bus?
Yeah, I'm sort of just following behind him slowly.
Cool.
I just going to use the bathroom.
If you zoom in further, you can
I
tell
assume I won't be needed.
You're going for a piss around the side of the barn.
I'm very careful when I take this urination.
We're not be taking a piss at the time.
Okay,
He's just walking with his cock out.
so you follow
Done that
along
before, it's so
behind the
difficult.
cars? Okay, so you follow along behind the cars.
What was right? I keep a lookout fucking everywhere for
Yeah.
Jacksons.
Can we see down, once we get out there, can we see down the driveway?
Can you see down the driveway? You
Yeah.
can see down the driveway.
And it's not that part, but that's the Google Maps driveway.
No,
This
so
one.
yeah, I know. I'm just ripping them in. So you can see down the driveway, and you can't really notice anything yet.
So,
You can't, nothing abnormal, nothing strange that strikes you as
strange.
Yeah, it's all relatively normal. The house looms in front of you.
Okay, well, we will let you know. Can we go turn the oven on so we can? I want to park.
Yep, and I need to go for a leak anyway. So let's
Let's all go up
take a
and
small hiatus.
I'll just bring 6 of them so we can.
It's not we haven't done much, but it's good.
Oh no, I didn't want to argue too much about Nick. It was like we're just doing something to make it a little bit applicable, you know? Sort of, let's not focus on what Nick did because it's not.
I was thinking because I want to do that myself. That's why I was either like, oh, who would have voted for that? I'm like, because I want to.
I wouldn't have. I mean, at a later point, you know, like, you know, he wants to go on a boat. It's like, well, I'm not going to go on a boat without at least 6 months worth of food and water. So I get seasick, but I mean, you'll get over it once you get sea legs. But I mean,
mind you,
I'm not going to go on a boat without 6 months worth of food. So we need to find a boat. We need to find the thing. And if it's a big boat, then I mean, Ash can, you know, use a boat and whatnot, but the bigger boats are different. And so it requires a bit of skill. So
depends how big we get.
well, it would need to be decent size, because even just for food supply, like I said, I'm not going to go on it without at least 6 months of food and water. That's a fuckload of water, or at least the ability to desalinate the water.
I'd like to point out to everyone, look, face, eyebrows, eyes, teeth, right? Leg, arms. He's like running like... Right? Fuck you, look!
I see it.
Yeah,
So,
right?
no.
Fuck you! Look at that.
It's foreshadowing.
Oh, can you imagine a zombie that size? But he's only like
It's 2D. It's in terms of the side, you can't see
I
him.
think a zombie that size would be very tiny.
what? It's a house. His head is as big
Oh, that's
as a
an
house.
image.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Watching you.
What's logic?
It's funny because he wasn't actually watching me when he said watching me.
Can't believe we argued for so long about Nick.
What's it, sorry?
About Nick.
What's it, sorry?
I can't believe we argued so long about it.
I know.
Like, come on, it's just something to get through this little point, you know?
I know. But you realise now why he left when he did, though, because of their argument. He knew that no one was going to agree with him doing it.
Well, no, I mean, Ash and Scott
he
would have put it 3 to 5,
But
which...
he but the
3 to
thing is,
5.
like,
3 to 2.
he couldn't rely on it coming down to a vote.
Exactly, and I get that. He didn't want to put the group in danger, and it's very dangerous.
And again create a divide. So he took it upon himself to do this. Because he does believe that it actually will benefit
But
you.
as a whole thing, we really can't endorse this sort of thing. It's fine because you know, it's he's not here. He wasn't able to be here.
Yep.
But as a thing, like if it was down to the point where it was a vote to so blatantly sort of go out of our way without any extra supplies or anything.
That's his head, right? Eyebrows, eyes, mouth. That's one of his arms. That's his other arm. That's one of his legs, and that's his other legs. He's coming up and doing a run.
Oh, he fucking is too. But his mouth's kind of to his side. It's almost like there's a speech bubble there.
Oh my god, you've added so much. See his body.
But like that's his ear as well. Like,
Yeah, it's got ears, it's got a hole, it's got everything.
Perfect. That's what it is.
My god. Okay.
I'm just standing here just waiting for the oven to be
It's going
done.
to take a very long time.
Really long time?
I'm just warning you. Yeah, the oven takes.
I suppose if you kind of look like at the top of his head as well, I suppose there could be some kind of Asian like ponytail thing. As well.
it
It
is.
kind of looks like someone off like
Lost.
fucking Adventure Time or
Regular
show.
You know, like
Yeah.
in every episode of Adventure Time, there's a snail waving at the camera.
Yep. And in season 3 onwards, it's the Lich possessing the snail. And then it's the same snail, but his eyes are black and green.
Wow. Okay.
I love that they always get Ron Perlman to voice him. That's so cool.
Ooh, the Lich.
Yeah,
Wow.
Ron Perlman. He barely says shit, but the shit he says is really cool.
Okay, so we're at the front door.
Wow. That's the front door.
I get out of the car, lock the doors.
We have to, guys, look, we have to be ready when we open that door. If there's something coming at us, we have to get on the floor.
And then the dinosaur.
Maybe.
You know what's funny? I was discussing this with Scott, Ash actually plays his drawback quite well. The
What?
clown. Because he does, like that. Like, even in a role-playing sense, you are playing your drawback by being a
Exactly.
clown. Everyone goes like this.
Fucking hell.
Alright.
Which is the drawback. Everyone goes like that.
Let's see, I'll be like, guys, can you imagine if we were seeing this place in Google Maps? This house, right?
Can we? No, I think we should park on the right side of the house, in that sort of open space there.
The speech bubble.
These things here,
Yeah.
They're flat. They're ground. It's ground.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, if we park there, it's visible from the road. I do want to park our vehicles.
So what? Like here, you're saying?
Not
not there.
that far up, not that far up. Sort of like there, sort of around there.
Yeah.
Nah, more over.
Are you cracked?
No, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's like so there. Yeah, so
In the speech bubble.
yeah, we got a clear space to.
But it's still quite that's if we're in the house. That's still a shit. That's a long way away from being in the house.
Okay, then I recommend we
It's
drive
actually,
down to
it's
the
actually very close.
either that
Or
or.
we're in the house, second story, buzzing around.
Then I recommend we go to drive around the back. We don't want our vehicles visible from the road.
There's a tree line here that will block all the view.
Are we actually looking at Google Maps now, or is this just all out of character?
No, because
No,
it's
you're looking
like,
at the road going, shit, cars are going to be able to see us.
so we
from
can't
here.
Okay.
street view this, so we have to kind of work it out from here. Right,
a
let's just
shame.
park closer. Let's just park closer to that trees thing.
So you park near the driveway.
On the grass.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, on the grass
Yeah.
here.
I can always try to see if their spare key in the back door is still there.
It's okay. We'll just park here and then.
You say
Wait,
that
wait.
as you're walking along with Ash, these guys are driven. They're parked up. You're both parked up here.
That's a good
Ash,
idea, Scott.
Ash and Scott are walking along here. You're on the driveway.
I will roll the windows, get out, lock the door, lock the doors, and approach the front door with the rest of them.
Jake, you're getting out the car.
Yeah, I'm out of the car as well. We lock it. We need someone to stay outside to keep an eye on the area to warn because there's a zombie coming. Even if it's just a stray one, we need to have someone outside.
Also, Ash, since
so
you're
that-
injured.
You want me to watch? To,
Exactly. Just watch.
To stand guard.
Just watch.
Just watch.
With
You have a
ninja
radio,
arm.
and you have a
Yeah,
radio.
you've got to. That's the point. If there's shit happening in the house,
We just need
we
to
need
be able to
to-
see that
You'll have
area.
plenty of warning anyway. It's a long
you can get
driveway.
in the car if you want and lock the door, or stand on top of the car. But you've only got one functional arm.
Okay, Jake. You still have the drawing that Scott did last week
Yeah.
What drawing?
of the house.
Oh, of the house.
Uh-huh.
May I see this drawing very quickly?
Very shitty drawing.
Yeah.
Just to tell you, you see where the lounge is?
Yeah.
That at the back,
window, yeah.
it's only the lounge, so it doesn't extend all the way across.
You approach the front door.
Any markings on it? That big red X.
You approached this door last night, and you didn't see any markings. This morning, when you approached the door, you see.
I just heard my TV.
So what? There's an X on the door now.
No.
What's your name? No, there's nothing on it.
Okay.
Jake, look, you
Your
must die.
What?
Is the door open or closed?
It's closed. Just check. It's closed.
Any windows that we can see open or closed?
From this angle of the house, no. All windows that you can see on this side are closed.
Should we check around the house first? Have a look through whatever windows we can before we decide to go into the house.
Yeah.
They also, I mean, if it is like, if we can kind of say that no one's home, and we need to try to get in the house, I can also see if their spare key is behind the
Yeah,
back.
Spare key is there. Yeah, the spare key is there. It's on say where on record. Just saying. It's on say where it is on the record.
No one listens.
I've already
to
told
these.
you anyway.
Yeah.
But you are going to find it there. That's
Yeah.
what I mean. You might want to somewhere else, just in case.
Just say around another place where it might be. So.
Or not.
There's
I don't
only-
need to say it. You know where it is.
Yes, but you're going to go there to get it. So I'm
Yes,
saying
I'll say I
maybe
go to the
somewhere
place.
else. No. Okay, go to the place. Yes.
I go to the place.
Okay, right. You go to the place, right?
That you know where it is, so I
Okay,
mean,
yeah, that
you're
just
the
doesn't-
only person that needs to know where it is.
Yeah, you could have said something
You could
else.
say something
Scott.
completely different.
Where are we going? Are we going to the place that has the key?
That's what we need to also know since we're following you.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Mouth
guys
it.
like,
Mouth it.
And I said the back door, so they already know it's somewhere around the back door.
Okay, so
since I
back
said
door,
that,
it's underneath the thing.
and I didn't say that, but now you did.
Well, how many places by the back door is it?
Yeah.
I was
Is it
going to
sitting in the
say
back
that,
door?
yeah.
Alright,
There's only
so
so many places.
let's go
It might be a
anti-clockwise
bar,
around the house
yes,
and
yes, I know,
skip
so
it.
this is
Somewhere else.
How
Maybe
did
the
it
whole
paint
house
it
was
above?
somewhere else.
It doesn't matter.
No, I
It's
know.
not
I
huge,
know.
it's not
Yeah.
something
They won't. If someone was watching this, they'll listen for 2 minutes ago. This is fucking bullshit.
Well, they could not. And since if we have mentioned the number
Okay,
of
but
the road,
no, we know
everything
exactly
where it is.
So
Okay, so we're going
It's in
anti-clockwise around the
you're
house.
anti-clockwise around the house.
around
So
the
you're
right
walking
side.
around this way.
Yeah. So
Um,
actually, we're going back in time.
I'm not just looking at the house. Since these guys are looking at the house, I'll make sure I'll cover everything else. Make sure zombies aren't approaching
So
us.
far, when you're walking past this area, every window that you can see so far, curtains are drawn.
Aren't or are?
Drawn.
Bastards. Alright, so well, I'll peek around the corner of the building without sort of going around it, more just.
Okay. You can see emos. from the distance.
Emos.
Yeah, emos.
Damn, it's all their fault.
Writing bad
That's how it
poetry,
started, just
smoking
yeah.
weed.
It's the apocalypse.
Okay, so you look around. You can't see anything. The windows that you can see on that side, again.
Fucking pricks. Alright, so again,
But
we'll
also-
walk up that side and then.
But the windows are also closed.
Yeah. So,
Who closes curtains without closing the windows? Kind of a savage.
A New Zealand savage.
Okay. You keep walking around here.
yep, and then again, peek around the corner.
I'm still keeping a watch on everything else. Not
Around the
inside
corner.
the house.
Okay.
Is that a deck at the back?
Or is it just.
That's
It's
a deck.
like a patio kind of.
It's
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah, it's like a
patio.
patio.
Yeah.
Is it made of marble or tiles or what?
It looks like
I think it's. Oh, I can't
It's made out of
remember.
tiles. It's made out of tiles. It's like more of a patio than a deck.
Your patio.
And it's got like a small fence running around the outside.
It's level. It's not a deck. It's not raised.
It's
up.
just
Oh, so
a
it's a
part of the
patio.
ground.
Yeah.
So, alright, so again, we go.
Is that what a patio is?
Well, it's not a deck, so it's just like a veranda. It's like a space. It's like a
It's
a
like-
thing outside with tiles on it.
It's like a
Doesn't
ground
impact your
deck.
game very much.
It might.
Alright, so again, we keep going across. Then if we go, even if we go past the back door, we still want to go past the whole house, sort of thing. Check out the whole thing.
Okay, right. Sorry, I was just thinking this is going to be fucking door handles all over again.
I can't even remember what that door handles thing was. What was it?
door handles.
Oh, the gym. Oh, that's right. Well, it could have affected things. Was it even me?
I think when I was watching it as well. Like things, we weren't even really talking for about it that long.
I know, but it's long enough. Like that was far too long to spend on that. I was like,
But that's
patio,
environment. That's different.
Patio. It's a patio.
But it's
Scott.
environment.
Patio.
Yep. If you want to talk about your group spending too long on one thing, fuck you.
Yeah, okay, so we check out that whole back side of the house, making sure we check out all the
Never
windows.
putting books
I'm
in my
assuming the
game
curtains are
ever
also
again.
closed.
Right. You can see
Oh,
on
really?
this side,
really.
on the upper level of the house,
hours.
because on the second story level of the house, you can see windows cracked open. Like just cracked open. You know how there's like that security feature on Windows where they can't open past that click point?
I knew you'd heard me. I
Yeah,
wasn't being
it's like
surprised.
that.
No, okay.
I'm just saying about a quarter of an
Now,
hour.
what can we
Might
see
be warm.
right across the field there? Going across the fence.
Across the field here,
Up top,
grass,
yeah.
like right here.
More
you
grass.
can
What's
see
in that?
open field.
Just nothing there?
Okay, well, in this area back here, that's where you can see emu.
There's a fence though between those trees, right? Like the backyard.
yeah, yeah.
There's a fence here, so you can
Fence,
see
fence,
emus.
fence.
You've got they're very interspersed. They're mostly still over this area by the
How
tree.
do the emus appear? Are they calm?
Emu like.
Beyond this, can we see like the other fields? Because that's a big.
Well, a lot of them are sitting down. None of them are really moving around. They're just like sitting down. Just
but
Do
like,
they?
where we can see that, we can
I
see
don't
like
know, is that
for
what they do?
a good kilometer out.
yeah.
What
You
else
can
is
see
there?
for a while. Just empty fields, most of them.
Nothing in them.
Nothing in them. No, just empty
Really?
fields.
So as long as there's nothing suspicious.
As far as you can see from here.
Go back to man house.
Okay, we're at that. So Jake did detect when he came around the corner, and once Ash was saying, "Is this a patio or is this a deck? Is this a patio?"
I didn't know what a veranda was.
No, I'm joking. You.
Is it a veranda? What's a veranda?
It's a patio.
What's a patio? Is it like? Is it a deck?
No, it's
But
not elevated.
on
It's
the ground.
Okay,
Is that what it
15
is?
experience.
Is it? Is it a ground level deck?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
It's not a deck.
I know.
What's a veranda then?
It's the same
And do you know what's funny?
thing, but a veranda has a cover. Fuck, let's just leave it. It's a fucking patio.
And do you know what's funny? Isn't he on watch?
Yes, he's
not
even
even
around
there.
here.
You can't even talk about this shit. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. You have no right.
When you guys come back, though, I'm gonna be asking. Sorry.
Did you guys leave a walkie with him?
Yes.
He's like,
hey guys, are you on a patio or a veranda? I must
What's the
know.
difference? What are they?
Okay, so, Jake does see that there's windows cracked open slightly on the second
floor.
But it's got
You
the
guys-
safety on it, so we can't
you guys
really
aren't
get.
making noise.
Would you have the
You guys
bolt
are
cutters?
moving- Are you guys moving quietly, or are you
Yeah.
like a ruckus?
No, very
No, I
quietly.
like.
No, it's like you put the right push. No, you're moving very carefully, and you're moving up towards the back door, which Scott knows.
I thought we went all the way around.
Oh, are we going
yeah,
to
we-
the
You're
place?
Yeah, so we're gonna.
Where's the back door? There.
The back door is just there. Just
We'll
as
be
you pass.
with the patio.
By the patio.
It's pretty much like directly on the back right of the house.
Yeah.
So like right there.
Yeah, but we're going to go all the way around
So
the
yeah,
house and come back. We're going to make a full circuit.
You're going to make a full circuit. So as you're going past there, Scott goes.
And as we go by, Scott would.
With the
Wait,
fur
check for the
inside the
key.
base, with the key in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the place?
Can I check the place?
You check the place. You move aside some of the stones.
And the base.
Underneath the stone, and the vase within it,
Under the
It's a
statue.
there is a key there.
Miniature statue of liberty.
It's the wrong key, however.
It's the barn key.
Alright, I'm like, okay, Scott, test it in the door. Yeah, make sure it is the right. I'm assuming it is, but we'll just give it a go. But then relock it, and make sure we check the whole perimeter of the house.
Just a bit wider.
Hey Jake, can you email me that picture? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Like it's a screenshot and email? Thanks.
Okay,
The gay
I
background.
put the key
Why do you
in the
change
lock
it?
in.
Where's the custom
You got the
background?
key into the lock.
Yeah, and then slowly gonna turn.
As you try and stick the key into the lock, it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've
doesn't
already said
go
that
in.
before.
But then you turn it round the other way and it goes in. Because you know when you try to put a key into a lock the first time, it's the wrong way. If you're not
I've
looking at
never
the lock.
done that.
Okay,
You
well,
are lying.
What's your email address?
you were the luckiest man in the world.
Because the thing is, when I pick my key,
Jake.
I never pick it up at the end. I always kind of feel the key first.
Oh, I bet you do.
Wow,
Ooh.
okay. So this guy doesn't do that at all. He just nails it. The key goes in. Do you try to turn it?
Turn
If it goes in my ear.
Turn it hard.
You turn the key.
The wrong
Slowly,
way.
yeah.
Yeah, you turn it the wrong way first. No, but you don't because you're amazing
Yes.
at opening doors. You've got under your skill list. You've got doors +2 unlocking.
Cool.
Yeah,
Key
so,
use. Plus
yeah.
two.
So you succeed epically at opening this door, and you hear the lock turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I hear
You
it
open the
turn,
door.
so I go-
Water.
You hear it turn. These guys are still walking past.
No, we're all waiting for him.
you're waiting.
It's just
Okay,
he can open it, unlock the door,
Yeah, I'm like
and then relock it.
slowly just to see if it's kind of just going to come open. I don't actually open it, but I just kind of like feel it coming out. And if I see
it
it,
You have to turn the handle to do that.
Yes, I know,
Is it a
that's one like
handle
that.
or a knob?
Okay, cool. So you
it's one of those handles like that. Turns like that.
that.
So
A
you,
handle
you
coming
start.
out.
You start to turn the handle,
Yeah, so I hold it like that.
and you can. So you've got it, and then you slowly like push it in slightly,
Could be like-
and you
you know, like
see
a
the door
door.
side to open.
It's like
Okay, so
like
then
a
I
T.
close it again.
Close it, and you
Slowly,
Coming out, so it's
slowly.
slowly.
like this.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
And this is going to be the fun part.
Push.
I
Push.
slowly try to lock it again.
You can lock those doors quite quietly.
Not
Also
really.
go.
They'll still go.
It locks.
Mm-hmm.
The key's still in the lock.
Yeah,
You pull the key out.
You pull it the wrong
What
way.
do
Oh
you do with the
no.
key? What do you do with the key?
I tell you, I put it in my pockets.
Put it in your pocket. Okay.
This just make a circuit and then come.
Yeah, and so we continue on around the house, checking the
Continue
windows.
around the house.
But-
Other than those windows
Hang
up on the second level.
I just told you guys, okay, I'll keep a watch for Jackson's coming out. One of you keep an eye in the front, and the other one keep an eye on the house. Someone might have heard the lock. So just keep an eye on the house as well, like the windows.
Any
and stuff.
sound and anything.
I'll watch your backs for Jackson's.
So who's actually moving?
I would guess me and Scott.
Out of the back.
okay.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
moving. I'm just at the back of our little 3
Oh,
bedroom.
right, okay, cool. So you do head around the house. Other than those 2 windows that you saw, none others are cracked, but all the curtains are drawn.
What are you shaking for? What are you, a dog?
Alright, and then so we go around the left side. It's
Giant
same thing. We'll just
So
peruse.
you think it's a little bit more
He's a
tight
furry.
around that side. There's a lot
Other
more.
kin
There's a
Jack
lot
Russell.
more bushes. There's
Yes.
more trees. There's a lot more talking, and you guys come back around the corner. You see Ash sitting out by the door,
Dirt
just
Ash.
like keeping a lookout.
You just see that patio there.
Are you sure it was a patio? Maybe it was a deck or a veranda.
And, oh, no.
Was there a gazebo nearby?
Just saying, if someone gets eaten, it's
Alright,
going to be
so,
on a patio.
By a gazebo?
alright, so we tell Ash what we just did a full circuit.
So you come back around again.
Yeah.
Is Ash staying by the front door?
Am I?
What are you doing?
Stay there. We'll go inside the house.
He says,
and-
"Am I read it out?"
Ash, we'll go around and we'll come in from the backside and open the door for you from the inside, okay?
Okay.
Stay here on the walk. If you see anything, scream like a little girl, like you normally scream.
Just quietly though.
Rude.
You mean like this?
Yeah, like that. I was screaming quietly.
Rude. Very rude.
Alright, actually, as we go back round, and we come across the first set of windows again, can we sort of just, put the air up, hear anything?
Can't put your up to it.
Even tap the window sort of lightly, sort of,
You tap the window.
like even more lightly than
It's not a
that.
fishbowl, Jake.
Yeah, like that, like you tap on a fishbowl, like just lightly. You'd only hear it if you're sort of directly in that room.
Like this.
What's the point?
If there's something in there that's dead and hears something, it might move.
It would have heard me.
Okay. You don't
Already.
hear.
Yeah, but maybe we couldn't hear it, so now that's why the ear's up there.
You don't hear anymore.
Yeah, so can we just do that against every separate set of windows around the house again?
It's not, because let's tap it here. Maybe they heard it from somewhere in other way, but let's tap it here. So, or if anything, they come this way. We go around the back, and there's nothing there.
How loud was this tap?
Very, like, you would only hear it if you're directly in that
Where do
room.
we tap?
Just on the window.
Whereabouts?
Like-
Which window?
Like the right eye.
Whatever one is, yeah, essentially from there. Whatever one's on, it's on the front side of the house.
So if they came there, they'd be able to see us entering from the back door.
Can you get away from that?
I am more of the persuasion of wanting to know if there's anything in there rather than attempting
also,
to move
we
it
don't
around
know
at
the
this
layout
point.
of the house.
We can at least
Only
hear
What if
something.
there's something
Make
in
it
there,
as
but
obvious.
it's just outside hearing
I was
range?
talking in character.
Too bad.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Like we can.
Why don't you tap a bit louder?
Ash, you're not there. You're in the cars. We're not.
Why don't you tap a bit louder?
Again, as we go around the corner, check around the corner first. But no, I'll prefer to be able to tap on every window just to try and know if something's inside. I mean,
You
would,
guys are talking quietly to each other. Right?
Yeah,
also,
we do.
maybe
I mean, just
if
for now,
someone
we're not.
smelt something weird, they might bring it up.
I didn't. I thought I...
Exactly. It was more of an outside of it. Never mind. Okay, so we don't smell anything weird.
No,
Oh,
anybody
Jake,
smell
what's
anything
with that
weird?
out of character trying to influence the game? That's not kosher.
So you end up back up where the mouse pointer is.
Yep.
Back up by the door. You didn't
On the
hear anything
patio.
aside from your knocking, from your tapping, I should say, like mic tapping. Cool. You didn't hear anything.
I hope nobody like
Stir anything.
minds me smoking in the house, because I'm going to light someone up now.
You mean in game, right?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm going to
right.
smoke here at
Okay.
Scott's house. I mean,
So-
in game, I'm lighting one up now.
Okay.
You approach the door again.
Is there a curtain on the door, or is it a glass? Is it a solid door? Is it glass?
You know the Venetian blinds?
Yeah.
It's Venetian blinds on the door.
Who has the walkie-talkie?
You do, and Jake has.
I mean, apart from me, obviously I know
Yeah,
I have
you
it.
and me.
Okay, right.
Jake always carries a talkie. Talkie-walkie.
I'll walk your talk.
So,
Walkie-talkie.
Talk your walk.
Alright, now, can we see from the door, does it open inwards or outwards?
it opens in.
Okay.
All doors open inwards, except this one.
and
Good example spell.
all but and that one. No, there was the half the door that Crook Street opened inwards and the other half opened outwards.
So it's supposed to be if you enter into a room or into a building, it's supposed to open inwards. But modern people don't like it. It's supposed to be because like you can fire the door inwards, it opens inwards.
Yeah.
You can
No,
fire it, so it
okay.
opens outwards.
As you see how that door opens, basically what I want you to do, Scott, is turn it, unlock it quietly, open it, push it beyond the point where it's going to, when you release the handle, not release it, but bring the handle back up, it won't relock. So the thing is just beyond that.
Oh, so just like this.
Yeah, and then I want you to push from the hinge side of the door slowly.
This.
And so you're as far away from the main door as possible.
Standing like,
Well-
like standing here.
No,
No,
we
so
are being fucking cautious.
Like from this, you can't
Like
say
this.
things like
So
that.
and
You
even
can't
if you
stand.
got stand outside, so you can just push like
Yeah,
this.
and so
I knew that.
you're more up against the wall, more than he is. Like if that thing wasn't in the way, and then Skulk and I are really one of us on the left side of the door here, and then sort of one more in the
So
middle.
Jake, you're on the left, Scott, you're on the right. Okay.
Yeah, and then I guess Skulk's sort of back a bit, sort of where the edge of that couch is, sort of about that far away from the door.
I'm gonna stand in front of the door.
A little bit further back.
No, you can stand in front of the door.
Fine, I'll stay in front of the door.
I'll be on the side.
Sweet.
Yeah, and you guys are like,
Alright. Alright, yeah, and then I'm like, okay, if something comes out, you leave it, you don't touch it, you move away from the door of it, I'll step back, it will follow me, and then once, so you're both sort of out of the way, it will follow me. If it looks at you, person from the back hit it, not from the if it looks at you, you hit it, if it looks at you, you hit it.
I just thought about something.
But I'm going to try and,
What happens if Michael's parents are still here?
then we talk to them, ask to refill our bottles of water, whatever food they got to spare, and then
What
we
if
go
they
on.
shoot you?
Then we killed them.
Wouldn't it be better if they saw, like, at least someone saw they vaguely familiar when they open the
You
door?
stand in front.
Whisper through the door, good idea, go,
If they race with
me, Scott, Scott Andrews.
If they're upstairs, or even in.
Well, then they're not going to shoot us as soon as we open the
you
door.
guys are still talking outside.
Okay?
Stand in front.
Alright, so I'm opening the door. You're...
And do the key.
Alright, so, again, I unlock it slowly.
You slowly unlock the door again.
Yep.
This is you unlocking the door.
No, that's me. We've changed. He is now
I'm
in front of the
He's
door.
standing here.
I'm taking his
Scott's
position.
standing here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you slowly unlock the door. You.
Alright.
and
Now, before I
it-
turn that, I return. Is it like that sort of door?
Yeah, you unlock
Alright,
it, and
yeah.
it's
and then I
Using the key?
take the key back out,
Yeah.
pocket,
Pocket. Okay. You slowly start to turn it. Once it gets past that point, you release it
Slowly.
again, slowly,
and then again I'm around the corner as much as I can, and then just pushing the door.
slowly push the door. As you can see, as you look inside,
I'm not looking at it, Scott that's looking.
Okay. It's very dim. You can see light coming in through the top of the curtain. So
Artificial.
it is lighting the room somewhat. There's
Yeah,
no
natural.
light on.
So it's just sunlight coming
It's
through.
just sunlight coming through. So it's still morning, so it's pretty dim in there still. And you can't hear anything. It's frozen. It's frozen in here. You're listening. You're all standing by the door, just waiting.
Well, something a bit
Silence,
different.
and there's no lights on.
What mount is that? It has the lights coming out from the
No
side.
lights.
Is there a stadium behind it?
No.
It
Isn't
won't
there
look like
ASB
there's one.
stadium around there?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I'm just saying because it looks like there's like an alien ship behind it.
I think there's an ASB stadium around there somewhere. At the Pamela one.
Just saying, if we get
Stadiums.
just saying, if we get abducted by aliens.
Yeah.
Stadiums.
Yeah. No, okay. So, you're all standing outside.
Sorry, alright, so now I peek around the corner and have a look inside as well.
Me too.
Okay, there was dim light coming in, but is it still, can you still see inside? I mean, if it's Venetian blinds, then you should be able to, there should be enough light sort of coming through, so it's not, it won't be bright, but it's not dark.
The main light source is from the door that you just opened.
Right, yeah, okay.
So
But we can see. We can at least. We won't see.
So when you peer inside, did you email me that?
I did, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to pull it up on here. So you guys can see.
That's cool, actually. We could just draw it and I can email it to you and then you can put it up.
Can we go grab some plugs?
Eyes.
Give me 2 seconds.
While I not look at your screen.
2,
2.5.
There you guys can
I'm
go.
not trying to look at you. No, yeah.
haven't got it.
Really?
Scott.cloakdale@gmail.com.
Yeah. Sure.
Check your trash folder.
Check your trash folder.
Ooh, son.
I thought you did that this afternoon already.
You investigated his trash folder.
Most deeply.
Painters.
Oh yeah. Clayton.
You know, not only rednecks do that.
What? Go, oh yeah, Cletus.
Yeah.
I think that is pretty much just rednecks that go, oh
Well,
yeah.
that's
Cletus.
because you're racist.
Yeah, against rednecks.
Disgraceful.
You're assuming that he only thought really said it as racist in itself.
Well, because it was.
Your mum's racist.
Yes.
Yes. Cletus.
Very banging at you.
Yeah, it sounded like Kane. Kane, stay a while and listen.
You mean
No,
Bane?
Bane.
Deckard Kane.
Bane.
Bane.
The way he said it sounded like Deckard
No,
Kane.
he said it like Kane.
Like Bane.
Bane. Bane. I mean Bane.
He's talking Kane.
But he
I
said
said
it.
Bane.
Yes.
He said
But
Bane.
I reckon from my
Good God.
astute
Yes,
thing of it,
and
it
then-
sounded like.
And then he was critiquing him, and then you were critiquing him, who was talking about Deckard Kane.
Yeah, but we were
Oh,
saying
Scott,
it's
calm
Bane.
down.
I know he said
Eat some
Bane.
soup, have a pie.
Yeah, man.
I don't wanna
Eat
buy
some
it.
soup. I've got this really good soup book in this pack. Do you want to?
Nah,
I think I'll put a can of soup in the car.
no.
Scott,
Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna hit.
DougDale@gmail.com.
You'll never hear the end of it. Don't worry.
God,
Dougdale.
it's the place
At
to kill you
gmail.com.
guys.
Yeah.
So now you fire a gun.
It is if that's how the gun fires.
No, it's not. I said so.
I know most guns aren't sound activated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exact most.
Most.
Some are like fire. You're
Try
like,
again, see if it's
boom.
Hey, this day and age. Hey, fuck, there's ID tag friggin' like, you know, there's actually like fingerprint scanner guns.
Yeah, that's common now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
I said yeah.
Haven't you played Metal Gear Solid 4, Scott? They're really common. They're common, Scott.
That's nanomachines.
No. ID tags.
Yeah, your ID tags in the nanomachines.
Your nanomachines. Fucking. Do you know what the plot of Injustice is?
Nanomachines.
What?
Nanomachines.
Oh, really?
Everyone has Kryptonian nanomachines, so they're on like equal footing.
No, like, you know, Green Arrow, for example. So he can.
It's a cruise ship with our families on it.
So he can take like a punch from Superman or something like that. He can like his like muscle mass and shit like that gets enhanced with Kryptonian.
It's fucking. That's worse than Metal Gear Solid. That means Rangers are coming back. Go, go, Power Rangers.
Apparently I have no internet access, I think.
Probably.
Well, no,
I
no,
said Millhouse.
no, I mean, I've got Wi-Fi.
Lisa needs braces. That'll
Same-
plan.
Saying waiting to upload. I'm just trying to upload it to Google Docs and I'll share it, but
Put it onto Mediafire.
I can't do anything. I have no internet access.
Get some.
Try and reconnect.
You sure you have the right password?
Yeah, no.
It's got Wi-Fi fine.
Yeah, this one was already set up, so that's one already connected. It's just
Failed.
No.
Alright, this one.
I'm like so disappointed. You have a better phone than me.
I know, it's weird.
You don't have a job.
I only got it for $100, and only because my dad was getting a new one. But yes, I did. Very nice.
Did you have a phone before?
Yeah. That wasn't very good though. It was worse than your one.
So you bought a $100.
Oh, how the tables have
So you bought a
turned.
$100 phone and you owe people money.
I do still owe you money, don't I? What do I owe you?
Almost $200.
Oh, really?
Yes.
From what?
115 for the game, and you owed me about 70 for movies and food.
Righto.
Is there any way you can,
And all the other ones I waived.
Right. Ah, if you waive them, you bye-bye, other discs.
internet working for you? Or?
Otherwise, you would have owed me probably another 100 at least.
which one's which?
I don't know.
This is better chicken.
No.
Better be.
Upload it.
Okay, now I want to try and just
Did you say
email it straight off
thank
after
you,
that.
Morris?
No, I said thank you, dearest. But
Thank you, Walrus!
That's all I
Oh,
thought.
he's just got yeah.
Oh, so you're breaking another one now. Well, I think so.
thank you, Walrus.
PDF and a JPEG,
I love that
That's
song.
actually that's going to be quite cool. Actually, being able to sort of draw a design or something and then give it to you.
Check what yours is. Just no, use the knife.
House! It is a house! It is a house.
That's a creepy sound.
Yeah. So
I'm glad it's not night time.
mine is mint and cheese.
You don't want one?
Or
Sure.
six.
Yeah, I think mine's mint and cheese.
Who has the butter chicken? Because it's mine. Bags.
You actually already bagged it before.
No.
No, I already bagged it, but whoever gets it, gets it.
That's a good theology, Mr. Theology.
Well, that's good. He sells pizza. If you want to freaking get a delivery, you
So-
have to call him.
You guys,
No, I don't have actually.
you enter through this door here.
Oh, it's not. I thought it was going to be right at bottom side. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's good. It's warm enough.
Right, we're up top there.
It looked like
This is the
Millhouse in
laundry
here.
room.
Yes.
It's a laundry room. You see laundry things.
I don't see laundry things.
You don't see laundry things because you're outside the house.
I am outside the house. I'm
This
keeping
is
watch. I'm like,
interesting.
guys, do you see laundry things? I have a sneaking suspicion.
Are they on the patio?
Nothing on the patio.
So what's the big thing on the left that doesn't have a word in it?
Lounge.
There's how he can fluff it. There's just random rooms and shit that I can't remember the layout of.
But you can't see that right now because you guys are in the laundry. So you enter the laundry. And
Is that door
into the
open?
dining room? You can see the dining room table.
Are they hearing that? Or is that just background music?
Background shit, man.
I mean, if like they just left that kind of music on the stereo.
It's like she's like
Oh,
a
how
movie
weird.
playing in the
I
house.
would not enter that house.
Okay.
Oh, we burned the fucking thing to the ground.
Alright, so, can we actually have a quick look around here? Do we see any bleach?
You see bleach.
Yeah, bleach, washing
I'm
powder.
not seeing that, but there are cupboards.
Sweet, right, we'll check those later.
So there's no bleach sitting out. Okay.
More just want to clear the house
The door
right
to the
now.
dining room is open, and you can see a little bit of light filtering in. I mean, obviously a lot of
What
it's
was
getting
that?
blocked
Those
by
are
your
dogs.
shadows. Yeah, that's right. A lot of it's getting blocked.
Sound like a door.
A lot of it's getting blocked by your shadows. And you can see light on the dining room table.
Alright.
You can see a plate on the dining room table. One plate and
Rule
knife
them
and
all.
fork, just like next, but like not like seats. But that's all you can see from where you
Just
are now
one
in the laundry. That's all you can see from the
But
laundry.
just one place.
That's all you can see from the laundry.
No, we said dining table.
You see a dining table with one plate. That's all you can see from.
But it's just, that's what I mean. Just one plate on the dining table.
That's all you can see from the laundry.
He's not saying any more.
I know, but if we can see the whole dining table, we can see if there's more than one plate on the dining table.
There's one tape.
One plate.
Plate on the
That's all I
table.
wanted to know.
That's all that you can see from. where you
Yes!
are.
No! I wanted to make sure if we can see the whole dining table.
It's like we're in a game, and then like you keep asking the person the same question, and they just give you the exact same answer. Alright, so how dark is it? Can we see the basically? Can we see the kitchen bot from
The
there?
dog, yeah.
Vaguely.
Alright, it's too dark. I get my torch out and
You put your torch on.
yep.
Okay, you can see the kitchen.
No, he
Hang on.
turned his torch off. He
But
went,
it's so
oh.
far away you can't see details, you know?
Hey,
You can see
wait. When's your song? I whispered to you. Did Nick take the other torch?
Mhm.
Fuck.
You would have to. I mean, he left at night time.
It's in the morning.
It was still dark.
It's still sundown.
Are you actually gonna do like what happens with him
Yep.
by himself? Oh, that's cool. I actually can't wait to listen to that. Alright, so
We'll have to listen to that to find out.
yeah, that's gonna be fucking choice. Can we listen to it after? Can you actually upload it after we do? After episode 4, so then when we come back, he can explain to us, and then we can listen to it afterwards.
If he's back, wait a second.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to do like a little solo with him?
Yeah. So if we can not upload that until we get back together, and then we can, that'd be choice. Alright, so okay. Come to the where the doorway is. Come to the the top side where we are, and again, just peek around. Torch.
So, you're peeking from the laundry? Sorry?
No. Come down to the dining room now.
Okay.
Actually, before we go past the table,
Fuck that dog.
duck down and just have a look under the table.
Under the table? You can't see anything under the table, but as you approach the table, You see one place.
You're like, oh, what do I do?
Okay. I give an eye out just while he's scrolling up. Oh, hang on.
There's food scraps in the way.
Alright, that's what I mean. How old is it moldy already? Okay, I just put my finger on it. It's still warm.
It's cold. It's like there's a little bit of broccoli and there's like what you could guess would be gravy.
Okay, so it's cold gravy already.
Cold gravy.
Alright, actually, can Scott, can you go back and close the door?
Oh, but a chicken. Shit.
You fucking prick!
Joke.
Motherfucker. I would have leaped across this
That's
river.
the second one that was up there that you said was good.
Huh? Do you want one as well?
Yeah.
I don't know what
what's up there, right?
Yeah, I don't know what types they are. Yeah, true advice.
One of them's gonna be butter chicken. Yeah, Scott, can you go back and close the door?
You want to close your one point of entry?
Yes.
Can't talk.
We're not gonna lock it. Yes, that's
You can
it.
make general statements, but don't.
I just
make
don't
things
want
like,
something coming in from the back that you
Yeah,
can't
change
see.
the-
That will come, I mean, we're gonna motion
You don't
through.
need to explain yourself to him.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so you close the door.
I said okay.
And okay, now I look through there, and so I guess looking towards where the computer is, and then around the corner through the lounge as much as I can.
Okay. Nothing's turned on. Everything's pretty normal.
From that really weird movie they were
Now,
watching.
is there a light switch on that top? So you, yeah, where I'm sort of standing on the corner of that doorway.
You see to the left of the where the table is?
Sorry, DM. But the way you said that was like you see this sort of thing.
No, you know where the left of the table is?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
On the other side of that, to the right, that's where the switch
Right,
is.
so if I look at the corner, I see a light switch.
You don't fucking dare. Sorry.
I can see a light switch. No, you don't. Oh crap, hang on.
Whoa, bye.
That's mine.
I didn't realise I grabbed a pie.
Right. Yeah. So I turn the light on.
You turn.
So there's my plate.
Okay. In the lounge.
Mm-hmm. I'm not in the lounge. I put my head around the corner.
Yeah. And there's a light switch. Yeah.
Well, I shine my torch down to the computer area.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing there besides computer stuff.
Put this computer there.
Yep.
There's nothing else.
So yeah, turn the light
Out
on.
of order. So you reach around the corner, you turn the light on to the lounge.
No,
To the computer room.
I get to that to the left of where the table is, at the top of the partition there before the doorway.
Yeah.
Torch to the computer room, have a look there, and then sort of just sweep my way around, look through the lounge with my torch,
Yeah.
and then if I don't see anything suspicious, I turn the light on.
Okay, you turn the light on.
To the lounge or to the
To the lounge.
kitchen area?
To the lounge. That's on the light switch is on the lounge side of the door, obviously.
Ash, get back around there.
I'm naked.
No.
Sorry.
Am I next to him now? Or have I got back from shutting the door?
I'm just behind Jake,
you
but just
are
keeping
in
an
the
eye out
lounge
to see.
as well?
In case anything surprises him.
Can we can we not sort of be right behind each other?
No.
No, I mean,
I'm not dry humping you.
No, I'm not. I mean, I need to be able to jump back.
No.
Like
I'll
2-3 feet.
I'll move in arms, just without beyond arm's reach of you.
No, I probably need to be able to be a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
Because if a zombie comes, I need to be able to go further than that way. But we need to keep our distance in there, so we don't step over each other.
Okay. So
And I say, as you're going up, make sure you watch out up to the left.
Ash, what are you doing?
It's like a kind of a balcony from the
His
top
teeth are
level.
probably troubling me.
He's outside anyway, so.
Yeah. Okay. So you
So all that's up?
yeah, you turn the light on. Where are you moving to?
They just sweep every area first before you move on to the next room.
Yeah. So we go up through the lounge area.
So you start heading out to the
Yeah. Did the light go on?
Did the light go on?
Yeah.
Yeah, the light came on.
Right. So
Yeah, lights up the
torch
room.
off. Back in my pocket, and I've just got my crowbar with my gloves on, and goggles and hood and
Oh,
whole thing. We hear that from upstairs?
where? I was like, shit, Dave, where?
Right, double tap Ash.
Oh, Scott, where, like, roughly? So just above the lounge.
Don't have to be.
No, like Ash.
breaker one now. This is Ash calling over.
I double tap him, he double taps me, and then I go, don't talk back. We heard some noise upstairs. Okay?
I know.
You didn't say over. And just to remind you, when you want to communicate to us, double tap and wait.
I tap.
Okay. So where's the front door? That's next to the computer room.
Yeah,
mate.
Wow.
So Sorry, you moved to where the computer is?
steak.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, so that front door is next to the computer room, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's random. Sorry.
Alright, guys.
There's not one of each.
We need to move through to the front door and unlock it so we have a clear exit out of here.
Where's the front door?
And it's to the left of the computer room there.
So you guys are looking out here. So
Yeah.
you're peeking around that corner now.
Hang on, I just want to hang on. There's a drawing is a little bit shitty.
Oh, take it easy.
Okay,
Whoa.
we were here. Look, okay, we were in there.
Yeah.
Are they stairs from the lounge going up as well?
No, see the arrow there is that's where the stairs go up. And
So
then they go
there's
around
no
the corner.
stairs from the lounge.
No. That's
Okay.
the wall.
So
All right,
you
We
guys-
need
you guys
we need
are
clear exit. We need to be able to make
Okay.
sure. And I'm thinking,
I do come close. I just whisper to you. I'll stand at the foot of the stairs. You open the door, and Scott, you go. You watch the back. I just go. Scott, watch the back door. They come down. I'll raise hell.
So where are you during this?
Well, he wants me watching the back door.
Well, not even like be in the lounge,
No.
be near
Yeah.
us, but just look towards the back door so nothing creeps up on us.
no. I mean, the thing is, even once we open the door, either we decide to leave now, or we still have to. Even though we heard noise upstairs, sorry, we still have to check the bottom floor. That's clear.
If
we
there's
do
Jacksons upstairs, we can kill them.
Exactly, but we need to, before we go upstairs, we need to make sure we can get out by going down the stairs without anything getting in our way. So
That's
even,
what I'm saying. I'll
keep
keep
an
an eye
eye.
on the stairs.
Okay, I go to the front door. Is
Michael, baby, is that you?
What was that? Shh.
No. We're here with Scott Andrews.
We come in peace. We mean you no harm.
We're mates of Mike Random from school from years ago.
I'm
You hear more creaks from upstairs.
I'm
You're standing in the computer.
I'm at the foot of the stairs.
You're
Where
at
the arrow
foot of
is?
stairs?
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying Skulk. I don't think you're the best persons for us to introduce us to. I think it may be better if maybe you step back a bit and not be our the face of the group.
Whoever's there, come up the stairs slowly.
Okay, hang on. Wait, just a sec. I just take a step back.
Check the door.
Follow me.
Open the door.
I'm following you. You take a door. I'll follow you.
If you try anything, I'll shoot you.
Oh boy.
Hold up.
Do I hear anything?
You hear?
Have we gone to the? Has someone gone to the front door and unlocked it?
No.
All right, Scott. No, we need to get.
Come up the stairs now.
Hold on, sir.
Okay, so at least I'm creeped into the front door. No. Under the front door.
I can hear you whispering. If you don't come up the stairs right now, I'm coming down and shooting all of you.
Deception. Do I recognize the voice?
No. Well, no, it's a voice. Yeah. Oh, you assume that it's
Is
my
it
voice.
male?
Wow.
Is it male
It's
or
a
female?
male voice.
Okay. I say, Ian, is that you?
Who is this?
It's Scott Andrews.
If it is, you better come up these fucking stairs right now.
I'm coming up now.
I'll
Just
open
don't-
the door.
I'm unarmed. I've got nothing on me. Just so I hand you.
How many others are with you?
There's two with me right now.
Well, what's all the frickin' stalling?
What?
What's the stalling for?
You have a gun, sir.
I know you.
I can just hear whispering.
Okay, hang on.
If you're here to steal stuff, I'm sorry. You're not taking anything.
Scott, hang on. Was it I've opened the door?
Yeah.
I've just poked my head out to Ash.
Yeah.
And just... Yeah, and I just go...
I walk up now
Yeah,
slowly.
you start walking up the stairs.
Hang on.
As you come round the
Wait.
corner up the stairs, you,
Scott.
you see Ian, Brandon, standing there with a gun.
Oh, while this is happening, I open the door. I went to Ash. Two upstairs. Gun.
Yeah.
Keys.
I switch it.
Yeah, he catches it. Okay. Okay, it is you. What are you doing here?
And I just keep the door open, but I stand at the door.
I go and I unlock the cars.
Where are the rest of you? Why are you here? Why are they stealing? If they're taking things and you're stalling me, you're going to be in big trouble.
We're not stealing anything.
Well, why are you taking so long?
Because you've got a gun pointed at me.
I've given them an instruction. If they don't come up here now, I'll
Guys.
give you 10 seconds.
Sir, can you come downstairs?
I can't see you. I don't know what I'm walking into. You come to me.
I yell, yeah, and we're walking into a fucking gun.
You're in my fucking house.
Good roleplay. He is very stern.
No. And I just yell, and fuck it, we'll leave.
Alright, get out, now.
Scott knows this guy.
Alright, Scott.
Can we go outside and you can see us from the window upstairs? Oh shit, obviously. We'll all go outside. We'll leave your house. We want at least, if you could give us shelter, we've got enough food and water for ourselves. We just want...
Look, mate, I can trust you, but I need to fucking see you first.
Can we go outside? I'm not comfortable going upstairs. Safety of our group comes first. Can we go outside? You don't have to come down, you can look at us. We've got no guns.
Alright, no. You and the rest of you, wait in the lobby. I'm going to come down with Scott. Very slowly. If anyone tries anything, I'm not afraid to start shooting. Okay?
Alright, fair
It's
enough.
my house with my rules.
Okay. Before he comes down, I take off my hood and the goggles and
I'm just at the door.
You take off here. Goggles.
What the fuck? You take your glasses. What the fuck did you do?
I'm at the door having a smoke.
Yeah, I remember.
and I've got my crowbar and that, but I'm like,
Okay,
Okay, so
while he's walking
Because
out,
you here, Scott, come here. Come here.
I signal to Ash
Yeah, okay.
outside in the car.
Look, mate, I don't have a problem with you. I want to know what's up with the house. I'm trusting you. Okay. Alright? If they're trying anything, you're the first one, alright? So I'm fucking trusting you. Alright. You go down in front of me. Do it really slow. Okay? And I'll be right behind you. So I'm trying to signal them or anything. If you guys try and make a move against me, come on away. Okay?
Okay.
Right. You start walking.
Yep. I start walking down slowly.
walk down backwards.
Comes
Basically.
behind. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got his hand on you, like on your back. He's walking.
Where are you? 'Cause I'm at the door. I'm standing how I'm standing now.
Basically, I'm sort
I'm
of
standing this way, so I can look at Ash.
yeah, and I'm sort of in the middle between the
I'm
door and the
back
fence.
down in the car.
You don't count.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So you see Scott slowly come around the corner with his hands up here.
Scott, are you smoking?
So yes, by the
I'll motion you outside a little bit more. Smoking is helping.
So, and then you see Ian Raynham
Yeah.
come down the stairs with his hand on Scott and his gun kind of out towards you guys.
The crowbar and whatever Scott had in the other arm up, like not grabbing it, but sort of hands up.
Go down with the others. He pushes you. He pushes you, motions you go down the stairs with him. Okay. How many of them are you?
There's three of us here, sir.
There's three of you. Okay. You all know my son?
Yes. Went to school with him. If you recall, 2003, 4, you dropped him off at my place. We went to Armageddon. We're just a bunch of geeks.
It's been a long time. I don't remember.
Fair enough.
Okay. Have any of you heard from my son?
No.
No, I haven't.
It's just three of you here.
There's one more outside. He's just getting the car ready in case we have to leave.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Right.
I'm gonna put my hands down, like getting tired.
Alright, you do that. gun down. Right. There's 4 of you here.
Yes.
One other bloke in the car.
Yes.
I'm guessing it was you lot that was outside there last night.
Yes. We didn't break anything. We actually unscrewed the lock, so nothing's broken.
Fair enough.
We broke it.
Fair enough.
The enemy that was in there, on the other hand, is dead. Couldn't risk it making noise.
She was done. Yes.
We saw the firework. What happened to it?
Well, that's when all this started.
Is what did it still around here?
Don't think so.
You didn't kill it? It went away?
Well, no, we came back up in here. Me and my wife. And we've stayed in here since.
Do you have no idea?
I don't hear of anything. First I heard last night was Aiden was coming up the driveway.
We came in because Scott has obviously been here before. He knows the territory. We prefer to stay somewhere where we know the land, or at least one of us does.
Fair enough. There's no way safe around here. Fucking. Just been no information, no nothing.
I think that more focusing on the high population areas, thinking we should be more safe out here, I guess.
Focusing on anything. We haven't had any information, nothing. Everything was cut off. No broadcasts, nothing. Just left. What's the government doing?
I'm assuming what they can.
Nothing.
From what we've seen, it's you've just got some weekend warriors doing some.
Where? We haven't seen anything. We haven't heard anything.
In how I've seen it, apparently they focus a lot of attention. They brought everyone to botany.
That's fucking great for them, isn't it?
It wouldn't be that great there.
Well, we haven't had anything here.
It's,
No!
It's probably better than nothing.
Well, if you want, most people are going to botany. That's where the biggest country of people and, I assume, military are.
Well, I can't travel, so we're out the picture.
Why can't you travel?
My wife,
What's your bit?
she's been losing her battle with cancer for a long time. We can't go anywhere. Can't get the treatment I need for her. Medication's run out.
Well, the best place would be Boston. They have doctors there.
She's in no state. I don't know how much longer she's going to be there. I have to do what I can for her.
What do you know? What have you seen around here? Have you talked to other people?
There's a shitload of information in the world.
Yeah, it's cold, so I'm standing on the slash thing.
Can
I mean, there's a few farmers around here that are trying to stay in their own places. Others trying to eat the hills. But a lot of people are stuck trying to get out of here.
What do you know about Eastern Korea?
I've been here. Phone lines were cut. Everything else is cut. No broadcasts. Everything just went down in a blink of an eye.
The internet still working?
can we?
Phone line, everything.
Sorry, before we continue, can we? We've used some water up. I'm just wondering, can we refill our supplies?
Yeah.
Just water, not food. Just
We
water.
got tanks here. We'll be right. At least for a while. I
Fine.
mean, rain's pretty much fucking guaranteed.
That's true. All right, can we well, I'd just like to refill what we can before we sit down, in case something comes and attacks. We won't be able to leave here as soon as we can.
Right. Well, look, you're welcome here, but we don't have a lot. I mean,
I'm only asking for water right now and a roof.
you know, it's Easter weekend. You hadn't done any shopping, you know. Fucking never thought it would have been a problem, but here we are.
Right.
We're running out.
Skulk.
I'm going to start the door.
Yep.
Yes.
Go to the vehicles.
He puts his gun.
Get all our bottles, juice bottles, Coke bottles. We want to empty all those and we want to fill them all up with water.
Keys. I go grab the empty water bottles we have on the car. So I'll be
Not just that, I mean, I want all the Coke bottles, everything extra that's not water.
No. The Coke will last for a long time.
I don't want Coke.
Yeah, it's sugar. Energy, bro.
Figure it just burns your fast.
We need
It's something.
We need sugar. Basic things we'll need. When we run out of food, we'll need sugar.
It's true. Ain't gonna be a lot of sugar. Not here anymore.
Alright.
And Coke doesn't go bad.
No, that's not around.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Okay,
bigger problem.
Dad.
We have bigger. We have
That's such a dad thing
Oh,
to
I've
say.
drank Coke, but a couple of years overdue. That was fine. Coke doesn't really go that bad.
It tastes fucking disgusting.
Yeah, but it still works.
Alright, so let's get those, let's fill up.
So I go grab the empty water bottles. And
You guys want to do me a favour and leave all those sharp tools by the door? Or at least take them out when you go in? There's no need to carry them in this.
I can't say anything because I'm saying I'm
Yeah, no, you're right outside. Be appreciated.
As long as you don't expect us all to be in the house at the same time.
No, I know. You guys can come and go as you want.
Alright.
That's good to have some company, actually. It's been quite a few years.
when I get to the car, well, I just go to my car where Ash is in, knock on the window.
Breaker, 190.
Window. Button. You can't.
Ah,
He's just like trying to like
I'm just like,
do something. He actually found something to do
Just okay.
yo.
Just stay
breaker
in the
190.
car.
Okay.
Okay.
Staying in the car.
Keep the doors locked.
Doors keeping locked.
And I'll be back soon.
And when the
There's
ads.
another glass.
Yes, there are some.
So you came
just
to the
above the
car
microwave.
and you told me to do exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm just giving you a heads up that we're still okay, mate.
Okay, right.
But anyway, I'm just going to refill some water bottles.
Okay.
I'll see what's back up, but I don't think we'll be staying here for much longer, mate.
Can you
Okay.
grab a glass for
How many glasses? Just two.
Might as well get another one for
3 glasses?
one for us as well. That's round glass I need.
Right.
I'm mine.
So,
Yeah.
So,
yeah, Scott and I will stay in.
you saying
Talk
you
to him.
guys they have a plan? Back over this time.
To be honest, I don't think it's a good one. It's a large population. It's an epidemic. Even if it wasn't, it did come back to life. If it was just the swine flu or the bird flu or any of that, having that many people getting sick in one area is a bad idea.
I agree with you, but this makes me think what I do is with
It's a communicable disease or whatever it is. It goes from person to person.
I'll be back now with the water bottle.
They've just left us.
It's
No,
probably
no information, nothing. All those
In town,
yeah.
they were rounding up people and taking them to a
Can I grab
place
some?
that would potentially be explosive.
Yeah, but at least they did something. We've got nothing. No soldiers, nothing. We haven't seen anything. Nothing.
Yeah,
No
well,
anything.
be happy. The more there's people, the more zombies there are. Noise attracts the fuckers like nothing else. Say I as I walk into the kitchen.
Right. Well, it's nice to look at the inside of some parts.
Since I didn't hear anything, I do actually still have my bayonet and the chief through my belt and my ice pick.
Yeah.
No, I've got my ice pick on my hand and walking with that stuff around.
So it's only you and your wife here?
Just us.
Have you heard from Eva?
Nothing. Literally, as soon as it all kicked off.
The phone seemed to went out pretty fast.
Well, phones, but cell phones. We can't use our cell phones here. No signal. Nothing. Towers been shut down. Why
We've
don't
been
they shut
able
down the fucking towers?
We've been able to get on Wi-Fi with our friend's phone. He kind of fucked off, but he's able
We
to
had nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No flyers dropped for information.
No, we haven't seen anything in the slums.
Look,
Heard any troops? Nothing. All that we've heard.
Right now, everybody's scared. Even the people in charge have no idea what's probably going on. No one does. We're assuming the worst case scenario.
I walk back
Most
outside
of the
with my
locals-
water bottle, with the full water bottles now.
Most of the locals tried to make it out of here, but it just went to shit down at the petrol station. Everyone was just trying to get fuel.
We drove past it. It was.
Excuse me, Ian. Can I use your bathroom?
Right, go for it. Use it downstairs.
Jeez, yeah, I know where it is.
You're okay, man. You just got up like the oldest man in the world.
No, the only reason I got up was I didn't know what was around me.
No, you were like shaking when you got up. You okay? Like, not joking. Are you okay, man?
Yes. I was being careful of what was around me.
I know, just like you got up like
And
that.
it was scary.
Like you had Parkinson's. You look like Michael J. Fox.
Hey,
Right.
Margaret Fox isn't half as handsome as that.
I don't
Not
want
good
to
at
take
small,
your food
so-
supplies, but if you have any, we don't really have
I'm back now.
travel clothing. We need some boots. If you know, if you got some nice woolen socks.
Well, look, yeah, Michael's. There's a lot of Michael's.
How big? Like I
The
can't.
boys still have their rooms.
I can't remember the guy. How big is he?
A little bit shorter than me.
Width-wise, mate, can it fit us or is it got?
I'll take clothes with them, but if you got boots and socks, that should be kind of fine.
Maybe a few jackets, maybe.
Maybe some.
Do you know any other farmers who do you know of farmers who have left?
Well,
Specifically,
pretty much everyone's gone, apart from the Talents. They're the only ones.
the who?
Talents. They're not far from now. We're not far from here.
Can you point us to a farm where you specifically know people have left, so we can go grab some supplies?
Pretty much every farm around here, but it's not exactly if it'll take people's houses when they return.
We'll leave it
They're probably dead. I don't think they'll give a shit.
People, if they come back, maybe they're just out trying to get supplies.
Oh well, it's a roll the dice. I'll take.
Really? Same role you were taking with my house here?
Scott, please stop talking. So, people, what we've seen, it will change.
That's what Humpy got.
It's a new world and it changed fast.
Yeah, not as fast.
I'm sorry, dead people walking around.
Gold.
I'll admit. It's not a usual circumstance.
Alright, so we go check Michael's room.
Alright, go for it. I'm gonna go check on this.
Skulk, Ash.
I'll be.
I'm in the car.
I'll be outside with Ash.
Heading back upstairs.
Alright, so
Okay, he's upstairs. Right?
so is
He's upstairs,
Mike's
he's out of
room
earshot
upstairs
now.
or is it?
Downstairs.
What's
Alright, so we'll go check out Mike's room first for boots, woolen socks. Who doesn't have a belt?
So it's in the main bedroom area. There's a bedroom and there's more. There's another bedroom.
Socks,
Grab
shoes,
socks.
boots, belt.
There's heaps. Lots of stuff.
Well, first grab. Okay, I'm still in the door. Grab socks, mate.
Yeah,
Red socks.
Grab
Red
as much socks as we can.
Underwear.
Yes, I don't think his underwear would fit us.
Yeah. So
You can
I'll
try.
say, socks is the big thing. We need dry socks.
Yeah,
And it
exactly.
won't be his newest clothes anyway.
It would be, yeah. So, yeah, exactly. Well, I'm at socks
no.
and at socks
While
and
he's
boots.
busy, go to the kitchen and grab a roll of black wrap.
We haven't asked for that.
Yeah.
Fuck, wait till he comes back and ask for it.
Yes, we will. Okay.
You do know the guy's got a fucking gun.
Yes. But he's also been pretty good to us. Alright.
No.
Yeah.
Don't do anything stupid.
He has a wife that is dying.
Yeah, which
Meaning he will not want to do anything that will endanger his life so that he can not be able to protect his wife.
Yeah, he also knows he's dying. That means there's not going to be a long time before there's a Jackson in his house.
Exactly, which is why I want to be as calm as possible until we get as much equipment as possible, and then we're going to sit down, talk to him, tell him what's going on properly.
We
And
can
then
fuck off.
depending on what he does, we can choose to leave or stay.
I'm not staying in this house with a dude with a gun. Unless I'm the man holding the gun.
It's not my choice.
No, we can go to another farm. There's other farms. We can go there. We'll say,
This gives us a person with a gun who might have another gun that we can use.
he's not going to give us a fucking gun.
Why not? He is scared right now. If he sees us as an ability to help protect him and his wife and his property, why the fuck not?
I'm not saying, no, I'm not staying in a house with a guy with a gun that I don't know. We can go to another farm, equally as good, grab another gun, equally as good.
And then we still got a less person to
Which he said.
Who cares?
Which he said people are in those houses as well.
No, he said they're all buggered off except one family knows. Right. He's more worried about this is what we are as low as possible on his importance list at this moment.
Yes.
He will take, dude, we can fucking sneeze and he'll take the wrong way and we're dead.
He won't.
I'm not taking a risk. I'm sorry. I'm not staying in his house. What did I do?
Go and go then.
Fine, I'm going. And I go.
We collect whatever else we can from his room, so belts, or a belt.
Looking at belts.
Yeah.
Yep. You've got a few spec. You've got like one spec
I
belt,
actually move
like
over.
a few ridge.
I'm in the right. I'm in the driver's seat.
Right.
Okay.
What's happening?
Combat time. Okay. So
Ash, just come
you've got
outside
some
for
belts. You've got some clothes. You've got
sure.
like there's a wet weather jacket. There's a few jumpers. But again, like you've kind of just got them sitting on the bed at the moment.
Can we just try some more?
There is-
Fits
yeah.
me is going to fit the rest of us.
Yeah, that's it.
Relatively, like I mean, like some of the jackets you're not going to be able to fully close over, but jumpers can like kind of stretch over and.
Alright, so and what mainly the wet weather gear, I mean, as much as.
Yeah, but again,
Yeah, but
some of
that-
it you're not going to be able to like fully close comfortably, but
Yeah,
you
but
can
if
fit
it
it on.
even goes on by itself, that's good.
You can fit it on.
Well, he's going to know that I'm going to put in any of his clothes because at times when I did actually need to get a jacket or whatever, I had to use his. I had to use Mike's dad's clothes instead of Mike's because Mike's tiny.
Yeah, there's just like socks and boots.
Mike's your size, but just a bit bulkier.
So you're all still downstairs. You can hear movement upstairs. You can hear like light chatter, light
She's
chatter,
going to get us killed.
light
She
chatter.
has to come straight down. If he wants to stay out somewhere else, that's fine. If we vote to leave, then we vote to leave. But we've got a house with guns. The guy who actually owns the property. I mean, his wife is sick, but worst case scenario, we
And it's also Mike's dad is an intelligent guy. He knows a lot of
yeah,
stuff.
exactly. So we explain the situation that when his wife dies, she will turn. He might be happy for us to, for her to be in a room that is locked. He might want to stay with her for the night. He might not want to. Even if it's just locked on the inside, maybe we convince him to put stuff in front of the door on the inside. So in the morning he can open it up. Just like if she dies in the middle of the night and turns, she'll eat him. We will hear it. We can leave.
It's also even assuming that she's going to die soon.
Oh, exactly.
Cancer.
She's moving around. She might have a few days left.
Is she moving around?
We heard her moving.
You heard her moving?
We heard people moving.
You heard.
And he was at the top of the stairs going, oh, you know, and she was whispering. So
You heard a movement.
she's got to be close.
You heard a movement.
If he's at the top of the stairs,
And you heard someone shout,
yes.
Michael, is that you, baby? And then you heard someone say, shh, shh.
Which would have been her talking. Because a dad
You
did not
heard-
call the son baby.
Yes, and then you heard a shh, 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 shh.
Which would have been,
You haven't heard her moving. You haven't heard her whisper. You only heard her shout.
We
To
did-
who she thought was her child downstairs.
yeah. So it might be a month, might be 2 months, might be a week, might be a month. But we can actually at least sleep in a bed tonight
Exactly.
with guns to protect us.
Exactly. Like I mean, I don't see why we can't trust him. I've known him for a very long time.
Here you go.
Yeah,
Listening.
that's fucking skull for you. I mean, we can convince him, you know, fine, can we have a firearm as well? Skull and hold it.
Okay, look at it this way. I've known him longer than I've actually known you.
A problem will be when we tell him that when his wife dies, she will turn.
Scott! Can I get a hand up here?
Yeah, sure.